I didn't know if he actually repeated. I'm sorry.
Have you never heard of the name maybe LDZ?
No, I actually have not.
Have you ever heard of the name maybe Boomy in
Okay,
twos?
so it's a common thing. It's a common thing. Well, I wasn't talking about twos.
Okay, well, you know what?
Predictions, I already did them a while back. It's about to start.
For once, right? It's like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, right? That's a solo carry for you. You have to do that all by yourself. So either way, even if it's been done before.
Space is live now. We're gonna focus on these streams. Mute the casters. That was very. They just highlighted that Skiff didn't know. That he didn't know Sandstorm repeated. That he didn't know LD. He didn't even know who LDZ was.
On top. And it's so hard that, in fact, you just kind of broke the tradition of the person who won.
Like, I get not knowing old players, but that's bad. Anyways,
Instead, after Impala
my heart.
Use one, but of course the character
all right,
picks are
use all the way, Bombo.
With the Stingray Orion versus the Use Jay Young.
All right.
I like. Okay.
Witty's
very smart, so it'll be interesting to see how he adapts, but uses such a iron wall.
It all comes together, but right now it seems like Use
on Jayon.
Smaller lead, but now Stingray,
I think he can do. I think by nature, I think Use is probably a little more favored, but I guess we'll see. Use's sword compared to a lot of Jayon players, his sword is insane. He's so good about his option select. That's something that I think a lot of the top Brazil players are very good with. They know exactly what they need to do in the moment, and they are always choosing the optimal punish.
To take out this first stock. Both players in a great position to be able to take a nice strong.
Is he on the Chewy Cordy skin?
Coming down to that next hit,
literally is.
Stingray trying to get back to the stage. Use. I like
D-Light? I feel a D-Light.
Yeah, you can reach over the corner just enough. I actually
watch
really
what. Okay, you lost his weapon, so never mind. I was gonna say watch what he does with sword, but
avoids the down heavy use.
Ensig would have killed.
I'm pretty sure it's not a true combo, but you wanted the horizontal KO.
He's gonna. He has it. He has it.
And that's gonna be the first.
I think Witty could have avoided that.
Up 3-2, but I would not be surprised if this stock goes missing pretty soon.
I'm actually surprised. Okay, I was gonna say for a second, I'm surprised Hughes was starting that off with the regular sword, but instead he's just playing the weapon disarm game. He does not want to give Stingray an opportunity to potentially finish off this stock, but Stingray picks up.
No, I know he did. I know Stingray had no dodge, but like he could have jumped that.
I mean, Hughes obviously for good reason. Being a little bit
like that was a very
here.
loose greatsword string. Good D-Sig. D-Sig is like Orion's best fallback sig, I think. Honestly, both his D-Sigs might be.
But once you get that out of the way, you just go right back to the same thing. Play your game. You don't have to play as nervous anymore.
All right, both of them kind of have to play for a lot of reads.
Ooh, Hughes with an interesting option there.
Hit for hit, though, Stingray does do a little more damage. I think Stingray shouldn't be afraid to chase in the air. I said that earlier when Stingray was playing knees, I believe. As long as Stingray like sees those opportunities in the air, that's very good for him. D-Sig is a crazy option also to great punish. D-Sig is a great option on Orion's Spear to punish Use. Like wake up D-Sig. He uses on Greatsword, he's dead. Have I decided yet? Thank you for the 12 bits. On my top 8, I need to look at bracket again.
One stock doesn't mean anything. It's all about the games here, and Use gonna be able
because losers isn't even settled in users.
Losers yet. But now both players equipped here. We're going to see who kind of take this early advantage. It's actually relatively even all of a sudden.
Yeah, they've been doing a really good job going back and forth. Stingray going to chase dodge down this time. Wanted to maintain the pressure position. Wanted that control that you get from
I don't know why he did the up weapon throw.
Weapon toss up.
I know that's kind of like a thing you can do, but
that was a stuffed out recovery.
It felt like just a normal recovery was overall better.
It was kind of funny because that spear was up there for a long time.
He's really testing the limit of like how long Stingray won't dodge. Stingray, I think Stingray's making good choices. Bad miss, bad miss, bad miss. Sword, no sword here. He's seeing that he's dodging. He's not dodging the first 2 hits. It's that third one that he's dodging every time. So what Hughes was trying to do, he was just trying to reset the string and just confirm it, because he would kill him, and like he can kill him from like orange there.
Goes for the weapon toss. Use can look at the sword. This is going to be a really scary spot to be in.
Both of them kill one hit. Good. I mean, that was just a game of chicken.
Really good
straight up
from Hughes. You can see the panic. Stingray was trying to float just above that downlight, but Hughes really just
massive game of chicken. Stingray literally took to the sky, and that's where he messed up. I get on the ground. He doesn't have great options.
Yeah, no, great.
Aside from like, honestly, DC is his best option on the ground.
Pretty strong though. That's the thing. Like,
But
we're getting into top 32 here, right?
Hughes just wasn't afraid of him at all.
The past 2 matches we had, because those were elimination matches. However, the stakes are still very high, and we're getting into that top 32, which means it's the strongest players. The top 32 strongest players of this weekend are now right in front of us. At least 2 of them are, and it's only gonna get tougher from here.
Nice.
We're gonna see if we can answer back. Great pickup.
Orion's got some nasty like spear
from
confirms you can get with like the N-sig.
The grounded sidelight again. This time doesn't hit the downlight though. Got some good damage, but
great sword.
The finisher.
Yep, weapon starve as well.
That's definitely a big pickup for Hughes. One small mistake.
Oh, he's gonna hold him on the edge. No worries. Swap the sword. Keep him unarmed.
In a bit of a pickle, does get the
sword v Lance, very good for sword in my opinion.
Hughes will find a way through the defense.
Going for the swing, hits the
He's getting tagged by the end of that dare.
Good,
I mean, good choice. I was surprised to see that Hughes even dodged inwards, to be honest.
Right in there and just put that right in his face, man.
I wonder if that's going to happen more.
You get that stock out of the way, Stingray.
He jumped that time, he didn't dodge.
Now, this is a bit of a reversal from last game where Hughes took the first stock. We'll see if Hughes can answer.
He waited for dodge, did not dodge. Stingray's been hard for Hughes to like figure out in terms of dodge and stuff. I like weapon throw though, it kept him off the weapon. He's back to dodging right there. Didn't have it yet. He went for the true combo nair. One more nair. He's gonna go for recovery or nair here. Kills with N-light. Cool. Snowy beat Fiend and Mac.
Stingray looking good. Needs a weapon in hand here. And wow, okay.
But yeah, like you said, was able to pick up that weapon almost immediately, but used
Stingray not dodging again.
Trying to get back onto the stage. Downlight gonna whiff, but
I think Stingray will probably dodge the next time it happens.
Stingray definitely looking a lot more confident here. Looks like whatever adaptations they had.
Didn't kill though. That would have been huge if it killed. He's gonna go for it again. I respect him going for that because he's hit it a few times. He's hit the N-sig twice now. But Hughes, I mean, that's just adaptation. He knew that after the D-light, there's probably a strong chance he's gonna go for it again. It's so common. Instant GC BCX is like unreal.
Even if just momentarily.
I really like the utilization of that down sig just because Stingray earlier was using it like really max range. That time he got closer to Hughes and then threw it out, but Hughes gonna get the KO, the 3-piece, got the finisher on the great sword, and he's likely gonna stick with it.
Yep, that's big. And now Hughes, great sword in hand, gonna be looking for a big, strong start here.
Nice.
Oh, couldn't get the
dare into dare, common but good. He's found a lot of those D-light M-light confirms. M-light? Okay, he dodged the first at that time.
The grand stage.
Dude, he's mixing it up really good against Hughes.
Stingray's case, he's fighting against the world champ.
That does make it super hard. Okay, keeping him in the air. I don't think Witty's gonna give something up like really easily right now. Big disarm.
He's going a little risky. That
was a good dash away, but the dash back was bad. He's dead. That was, I mean, close game still. Even with Hughes missing a lot, he's still making it close. But Stingray just looked a little more composed at the end.
And in that final moment, Stingray hit a spear down sig, and in that moment, I was like, okay, he's going to do that forever, for all eternity.
Listen, if you can take out one of the best players in the world with a move, it kind of sits in your brain. You're like, oh, this is a good button.
This might be a really good move.
Good button.
This tweet is funny.
More. That's definitely me when I play any of my low tiers.
Yeah, that's for sure. Gotta throw out fireballs as often
Agno
as possible.
took game 1 v Kyna. Yeah,
Stingray
there's gonna be some sets that are missed.
No character swaps on either side.
Unfortunately.
I'm not a fireball guy.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm a grappler. But anyway, as we continue to move forward here, going into the Fortress of Lions, and just barely dodging some of these moves here from both players.
Okay, Stingray, that time not going to go for the downlight into the neutral light. Maybe trying to change up the way that
I want to see maybe a little more sword.
It worked really well in game 2, but he doesn't want to stick with the same guns.
His sword is just, you know, he's relying on the 2 pieces, 7 strength versus. So far, he hasn't found too much on greatsword. Stingray's done just such a good job. I think it's more about Stingray just being very crafty with how he moves versus Yuz playing greatsword bad. But every time Yuz picks up sword, he just needs to find, you know, a hit at a time, and it's just individually more damage than playing greatsword. I feel like he's realizing that, which is why he's playing a lot of sword here.
Stingray was going to handle anything. It's definitely a very smart play here, but does take that first stock in the process as well.
Yuz playing this a lot safer, generally kind of sticking with the sword for that first stock at the very least. But
he's going for D-Light again.
Stingray now with the lance in hand. Let's see what he can do against Yuz. Okay.
I feel like Yuz should just go for 2 pieces here. You know what I mean? Like Enlight.
He might start changing up the follow-up. He's been going for downlight in the Ensig or downlight in the neutral light.
Because he's, okay, he's getting like, what, 15, 16 damage off of hitting sidelight D-Light on greatsword.
But now we got Yuz starting to get some offense going for himself here. No punish on that. And you know what? I don't blame him, because that is a very fast move, and we've seen Stingray just kind of throw that out a few times. Wait for it to finish off,
what
reset neutral, play
insane patience to not jump there.
Best punish you can get is a downlight recovery
insane
from
patience.
Puts him up 3 stocks to 1 right now.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with that sword here, too. I like it. Just going to try and rack up a lot of fast damage if possible. Stingray movement's clean. Is going to take that stock off the left side. Immediately
I don't know. I mean, it felt like that was, he could have been ready for that.
See what you can do here, because you're kind of a bit behind.
Nice.
Just a little bit. Just a little more than a whole stock.
He's walking him down with sword.
Nothing big.
You know, it's whatever. It happens to the best of us. And actually, yesterday, or last year, it did happen to the best of us. So, because Yuz is the best of us at the moment. But, good job, stuff.
Nair went for D-Light. I respect it. Optimal to go for D-Light there. If he did it the other way, it would have worked.
A good offense is
he tried it? He thought about it. He didn't make his choice in time, though.
Yeah, I think a good offense is
I think he kind of wanted to go for ground pound, but he realized too late, and then he did a weird play there. He's dead. Okay. Extremely winnable. Witty has some of the best all-time clutches, I think. On Orion as well. He's literally done it versus Kyna before, so getting 1 versus like Yuz as well would be pretty nasty. It takes 1 confirm on greatsword.
One good hit to really start getting things swinging in your motion.
That was a burn dodge. Yuz dodges down.
Stingray's trying to download the sidelight. He's playing very... I mean, they're both playing very safe. I really do just like the sword here more. Every hit on sword, it's just so important. Yuz isn't moving at all. Stingray could walk up D-Sig him, I think. He's not at that health where it would kill, but it would certainly like make it very, very close. Good patience. I think that might have been a spot where he could have done D-Light Dare recovery, but with no damage numbers, that's too much of a risk.
I love the jump.
I don't like Lance here.
Just throwing that out there now.
Just the threat. I mean, Yuz knows all he has to do get that.
Yeah, look, he went for the recovery. Good Sair. That's exactly what he needed. There. Nair kills, Enlight kills if he's on side. Recovery's gonna kill. I mean, so much kills here. This is way better of a spot for Yuz than it is Stingray. That was good.
You really gotta hand to Stingray. He was being a problem.
He was playing very tricky, had some fantastic movement
yeah,
around.
I'm seeing there's a few upsets in bracket, Ven beating Gui.
Especially in those moments where Stingray kind of flubbed, where he goes for those weapon tosses that lead to nothing. That's a situation where Yuz can capitalize, and it's exactly where he did.
Hello, audience. I see you waving.
Hi.
Hi. I'm waving back
right.
to you. I don't know if you guys can see me. Hello.
Wave if you want someone to win.
Yeah, everybody wants someone to lose. All right. Tough crowd, tough crowd.
I know. That's what happens when I'm on the mic. Here we go, game number 4, though.
He's on greatsword again. I just think he should keep sticking. I mean, maybe this is his game plan. He's played so much. He played so much sword last game that like, oh, I need to like probably try and play greatsword again instead, right? Because I'm sure he knows Stingray's smart. It is a strategy to just be like, I'm going to start off with my other weapon, even though sword was so good. But you have to make that decision. Is he going to go that path, or is he just going to play what worked and what worked really well? Because it was painfully obvious how much better sword was working. Now, with that being said, he's finding a little bit on greatsword.
Again, spot dodge hits a down light, changing
I don't
up
know.
the way he's
I wonder what he
going.
was
Hits
trying
the
for.
recovery. That'll KO Stingray getting the first stock.
Yeah, and a strong start from
D-Light
Hughes, but a
recovery, D-Light
stronger
Sair.
start from
I mean,
Stingray.
so
Got
many
beat up a
options
little
on
bit.
sword
They said,
can
"All
kill.
right,
Maybe
my
even
turn
a
to play
raw
the game."
recovery.
Mom said so. He took a whole stock with it. And man, you're comboing
I
him
didn't
with
care
one
for the
stock
weapon
to
throw,
all.
but he found the unarmed play, which was
He's
pretty
getting
nice.
the improv, got him with the downlight into the side air, turned around,
Nice.
but Hughes gonna stop the momentum there. Downlight side air to finish off Stingray's stock.
Yeah, that's definitely something you need to, put the brakes to real quick. You allow a player too much momentum, and that can actually take over a whole set, regardless of if you're up a game.
He's gone for a lot of nairs.
Oh, but Stingray.
He sees the movement across, just not right timing.
Oh, the recovery
I think
from Hughes
Stingray's
get
going to
away
find
from
something
Stingray.
nasty on Spear.
Side
Literally,
air,
as I
and
said.
Stingray's a full
That wasn't
stock
nasty,
up
but it was a
on
confirm.
Hughes.
This is pretty much like a reversal from last game, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. So,
Complete turnaround.
Yeah, we might be going into a game 5 here. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
D-Light,
Top
Sair.
32, all these
I
players
just think
are
he needs to
world-class
rock
level,
sword.
and
He
they're
needs to
definitely
accept
showcasing
that
why that is.
while Witty is like
Stingray's gonna miss
playing
Pogo on that edge
solid,
guard.
sword is just miles better for him.
Okay, Stingray. Oh, good opening, great read.
That was a dodge. Dodge through again from Stingray.
Nice.
Downlight side air.
Nice job
Can
on
Hughes
that
keep
catch.
this position, doesn't hit the second side air, backs away, downlight
Catches
side
it
air,
again.
wants
He's
to
finding
keep the
so much
stage.
of it. He tried for it on edge, a little greedy. A
Here we go.
little
Hughes
greedy.
Trying to put some decent damage down. Just kind of struggle a little bit here to kind of keep him pinned down because Stingray's just, he's taking his time. He doesn't have to do
D-Light.
anything he doesn't want to.
Man, it's the same
so
thing as the
scary
last
when
game
you're
where I
staying
think he
just
might have been able to
underneath
do
Stingray, especially when Stingray's
there.
got the spear, there's so many
It's
easy
so hard to
tools
tell because
to
there's
go
a
straight
10
down.
health difference, I'm pretty sure, on
Side
most
air.
maps, where
Okay,
if you do
final
D-Light Dare
stocks.
recovery,
You know how crazy
that
was
is better
that
than doing
Hughes had
D-Light
the advantage,
recovery.
had the weapon, and Stingray
No
unarmed
damage numbers,
started
though.
skipping
Again,
right
too
at him,
risky.
and Hughes said,
Like, you
just
see
went to the
barbecue
center.
sauce
Like,
health, and you're like, oh yeah, my
so
recovery
you
should
have
kill. I'm 7
pressure.
strength.
You are doing great.
Gotta
Like the
respect
matchup
Mark,
again.
especially when they were up so
D-Light.
many stocks. Goes for the N-Sig read.
Recovery
Hughes
there
holding onto the
was-
sword. Gets through the lance
all right.
toss, and he'll get the wall
Spear
touch.
here, I do think is better
Now
for
we got that
Stingray.
spear,
Yep.
and this is the position, yeah.
Yep.
Nice stuff. Stingray forcing a game 5 here. And you know what? As soon as he got that opening, I was like, it's either he got that or he's just going to start down singing all over the place.
I do love the commitment.
shout
that
out,
he got
Eddie.
the sideline and immediately,
Thank you for
immediately went in
another
for the
one.
downlight into the recovery. Didn't try to go for a read or anything. It was a bit of a risky play
code.
just because if Hughes dodged down, could go in and get a hit onto Stingray. but with the
I
health advantage
could
that he
use
had, it was worth it
dodge
to go
in
for the
both
big
those
commit.
spots. Both.
Yeah, very well played so far. We're going to be getting right into
Okay.
our next match here. Demon Island for game 5. If you want Hughes to win, let me hear some.
No one
All
wants
right.
Hughes
if
to
you
win.
want Stingray to win, let me hear some.
They
Java
love
beat
an
Storm
upset. The
3-0.
North American crowd, we know who they're rooting for.
Dang, that
Thanks.
was a big difference.
He's gonna have to work through that one. Uh-oh, Stingray starting off strong.
All right, well, anyway, that's exactly what this crowd wants to see. They want to see Stingray absolutely take it here. And right now, it's not looking too bad. Small lead.
I just play sword, bro.
Dash jumps away. Hughes.
It's
still
very
holding onto the
clear
great sword,
Stingray
goes
was
the
ready
reset
for
and
something
will
like this,
catch
I think.
Stingray as he comes back down
I
after
didn't.
burn dodge.
I don't like those weapon throws that people do there.
Stingray still
I
has
used
that
to do
spear in
those
hand, but
too,
Hughes
Not
not
enough.
gonna
and I
take that
remember
first
how
stop
many
here.
times they
Weapon
like were
toss
bad.
down,
They
Hughes
did
gonna
more
be able to pick it
damage
right
than
back
good.
up.
Like
I like
in
that
my
weapon toss,
opinion,
creating some openings
that's
here.
so bad.
That
And
would be big.
Oh!
Oh, baby!
And it'll
With
KO.
the weapon
The
throws are a
toss gets
sign
for
that
extra
like
assurance, but I don't think he needed it.
you're.
Stingray
It's almost
going
like
and hits the
you're
downlight
desperate for
gravity
what you
cancel
want more.
and Sig
Not desperate.
onto
You just want
Hughes.
more. You want to keep it
Takes the
going. When
stock
it's like, dude,
advantage here in game
reset.
number 5. Hughes,
You
how's
did.
he
You
gonna
did the
finish it?
hard
He's
part.
just
You did.
poking with
You got the
weapon
read. You
tosses.
got
I mean, you may as well. You got a great
three-piece on
lead here.
great
Try
sword.
to get
Now
any
just let him
additional
get to
damage
wall.
if you can, but that is a sword recovery coming
Sword recovery.
through, and that will even things
Nice.
up. 2 stocks apiece, no damage either way.
Yeah, but this is
That
a
is
lot more
true.
even than I
Stingray
think
does
Hughes
have the
would want it
hardy
to
and
be.
Yep. Oh yeah, no.
Sandstorm
especially, like,
experience
you've
on
already
great
got a
sword,
huge
and
target
just
on
how
your back
smart
being the
Stingray
current
is.
world champion.
Nice
And
4-piece.
Stingray
With
is
how
coming to try to
smart he
take you
is,
down a little bit
this
early.
is very
Okay,
good.
hits the nair.
Good matchup for him.
Hits the
Good
recovery.
matchup for him.
Stingray playing a little further back, goes in, hits a side
Easily
line,
one of the
but
smartest
waits.
Brawlhalla pros.
Oh.
Denies the weapon there with the help of that recovery. Weapon toss getting some extra damage.
play
Neutralized.
sword, bro.
Stingray stuck on this corner, unarmed. This is a
You
risky
guys don't
spot, but he
know, I
dodges
picked
through.
I like
Used
that.
to win the
He's
whole
right
tournament,
behind
so
him.
him
Takes his
staying in
time,
winners
doesn't
is
push
kind of
anything further than
important.
needs
Gets
to.
there.
A little extra commitment, and Hughes is going to get a punish there.
It's
I like that. Just
it
jump
feels
off
like it's
stage,
a
see what
battle
Stingray's gonna
for
be
the
doing. He's
ground a
just
lot of the
protecting
time.
stages. He's not trying to do anything crazy.
Both of them
Stingray.
are doing so
Okay, I
good
like
when the
weapon
other
toss.
like
Got him back onto the stage. That's
folds
the most important thing for him because he was already getting those exclamation points. Hughes
on the ground.
over to the great
Like in
sword.
the
It's a
air,
little bit
it's
harder to
kind of
finish
like
it. He knows
whatever.
it,
I
so
feel
he
like
goes for
not
the
much
sword.
is really
Ooh,
happening.
goes for the recovery, not going to be able to hit it. it. Stingray doesn't get any crazy punish. Does get a couple kicks in the process to get away from me. Now the rocket lands a hand. We haven't seen a whole lot of that. This game, I feel like, Big attempt, not gonna be able to take the stock. Can you get back? Oh, great weapon toss, my goodness.
Stop and use.
I wouldn't be surprised if.
Stingray burns his dodge there.
And like,
2 exclamation points.
I mean, he could have done a few things there, but that is so clutch. Both these guys are possibly the most clutch in their region, by the way.
We're going to continue to push forward here. Stingray's going to be trying to even this up. That spear in hand has been doing a great job with it so far.
Like, yeah, both of them have had crazy plays where they've managed to
gets the touch though, has enough movement there.
Clutch up and win when it's been like crazy circumstances. Why doesn't he use N-Sig? I mean, I don't think he cares to rely too much on SIGs. SIGs are generally risky. Good Sair. He was trying to space out, but he just didn't think he'd find anything. Good deal. His D-Light finding ability on Sword is possibly the best right now. I say that he misses one that he should have had. Dude. I mean, he's totally stuffed Stingray's momentum. What did I say, though? Another Nair? He went for it. He thought Stingray was going to jump. Disarm? Don't let him get weapon back? He's playing Greatsword. He's okay with Greatsword here. No, he's not. He is so lucky the weapon spawned there. They both got weapons, though. Opposite side of the stage. The game returned the favor to Stingray.
I like the attempt, just kind of taking note of what Use is trying to be wary of.
Oh my goodness, Stingray with the weapon toss to approach.
D-Light recovery kills Stingray, I think.
Stingray with the weapon toss to approach.
It literally could be like a 5-10 health difference if it doesn't.
What a very big risk of Use. Stingray,
there? Okay, Stingray cannot get hit by like anything with force. A raw recovery. Sair? He should have Saired. I think he had Sair angle. Even half of the Sair hitting would have closed it out. D-Light? He didn't D-Light? Okay, they're both choking very badly right now. One of them's getting, they're giving up ground. They're giving up ground!
Oh my God, was so high, not gonna be able to get him. Use with another lace on life.
No! The weapon throw, the weapon throw!
No, he doesn't. He wants to go in unarmed.
Dude, the side lights are so bad from Stingray to go for. Oh my gosh. Don't peek over edge. Do not do the peek. Nice dodge. Don't weapon throw. Mamo! That was such a good choice by Use.
Of the sword recovery.
Alright, we'll open up Pro Brawlhalla. Okay. I know obviously this isn't ideal, but we're gonna get Sandstorm on the stream at least for a little bit.
This is 1-1, 1-1.
1-1.
Sandstorm. Oh, I didn't type it in chat. Sandstorm fake you 1-1. Whoop.
He swapped to the decks though. Chat, let me know when Marky versus Impala has started.
Oh, whoops.
Do I play this close to the monitor? I play like this. My monitor is more than an arm's length away. I don't know how some people can play like sometimes I'll like reach in, but oh no. Try it. Nice. That was a huge sig to hit. Nair?
Oh.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Oh.
That was. Oh wait, no, he was on 1 stock. My bad. He 2-stocked him somehow.
2-1. 2-1.
Massive matchup. Massive matchup. What did we predict?
And you know what? Just a strong character. It's just
Marckiemoo, 60%.
You got great fundamentals. You might have a good coach. You know?
Yeah. I mean, one of the things that really stood out about specifically Impala's Kaya was his bow play.
Yep.
So not overly surprised to see, hey, why don't I just get higher dex bow, get that ability to keep that aggression going a little bit more, get some safer options as well.
Yep. Does not surprise me in the least bit here. And now Marckiemoo, who's kind of had a little bit of that early start here. Impala trying to answer back, but man, Marckiemoo doing a great job, just barely dodging some of these hits and some great counter punches to be coming through.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job playing around the positions that Bo can cover. It doesn't really have the best 45 at times, so Marckiemoo staying just a little bit above those ground approaches.
LDZ setup. She's channeling, dude. Okay. Welcome back, LDZ.
Okay. How's he finish it? Waiting, faking, but he doesn't go over. Instead, lets Marckiemoo get that wall touch.
You know, I was a little bit nervous there. I'm like, are you just going to touch the wall? Like, what are you doing here? I was a little bit worried, but obviously I need to
So he's 2-0 versus him on land?
Get first blood here, taking that first stock. And, you know, he's in a bit of that little lighter
When did they fight on land?
Here, but,
Marky and Impala.
Stock very soon. If Impala King has anything to say about it.
Definitely not one tap just yet.
Oh.
Impala,
the Moose Wars.
Yeah. Weapon to us, but the down sig gets beaten out. Marckiemoo with the side air.
Now, was that just
I mean, on paper, Mordex is just a way better character in my opinion.
I think he read the ropes, man. He saw that thing coming, hit that side
the
air.
The bow selection right now is like not great. Impala still can play Kaya, but I do think Koji's like has benefits with the high dex for sure on both sword, and sword's insane.
That engine starting to rev a little bit here, trying to find his footing, trying to get that offense running, and it is starting to look pretty solid.
That's one of the reasons to play Koji.
Good drift there, getting that neutral sig.
Vector 2025, almost.
A little high for the gravity cancel down light, but Impala's
got he missed that too. Two bad misses.
But Impala can't finish it.
Oh man,
that was Impala's sword. It's pretty. I think it's pretty solid.
Marckiemoo dodging the right direction.
If I remember.
Now back on the offensive for him. No weapon in hand though. Is that going to be enough? A little bit life left here. You're going to be able to touch that wall. Impala not going to give him too much hassle. Just kind of trying to see what Marckiemoo's looking for. And does find a way to clean it up regardless.
Good play.
Does he run bow again, or is he's looking for sword?
Behind, but now he's in the lead.
I like it. I like it. Oh, D like that. D like ground pound. GC D like ground pound. He would have had that. He would have 4 hits confirmed. That's rare on sword.
Even this up pretty quickly. Not a whole lot of electricity on that stock. You're just going to get it out of there and get right to the final stock of this game 1.
Keeping it close. Impala hitting that uppercut from below. Now he's onto the sword. Lots of movement.
Game 5 fakey Sandstorm.
Marckiemoo is the one to get the opener.
Jeez. Okay.
Marckiemoo, a little bit of trouble here. Impala doing a great job keeping him on that back foot, keeping him on the edge of the stage. Knocking him off. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Keeping on that corner. Marckiemoo.
Wow, he found the second part of the side sig.
You can charge it, and Impala almost gets the KO.
There.
Oh, okay.
Marky's dodging a lot to the ground.
Looks like maybe the nerves are there, getting to him a little bit. I mean, again, kind of having that interview before the match can definitely kind of set a tone for you. Maybe it gets in your head a little bit here, but Marckiemoo looks like he's got an opening here. Can he find a way to take the game 1? No, doesn't get it done.
Impala, okay, honestly, also, Impala's movement looks very crisp.
Off the mark, the falling side air. Marckiemoo's got a lot of horizontal movement. Should be safe for a moment as Impala's going to miss that recovery.
One more Sarah from
Impala.
Like around half the stage, but definitely corner. That when you get to that KO percentage for sword and light, very good.
Oh, I was saying a second ago that he's been.
All right, hold on. Swap over. Please. Is it 3 stocks to 2, or is it 2-2? It's 2-2, I believe. We're watching this one. Not double dare is huge. He went for the upgrade. Threw it away. Did he not have a confirm? Oh, that was bad. And disarm. What a read. I do not like how this is looking for Sandstorm. He's finding minimal hits on Scythe right now.
Sandstorm, wait. Fakey is the lead. Am I crazy? Is that Sandstorm on last dot? Wait.
I wonder how far away Space is, because this is crazy talk. If he's right next to them. I don't think he's right next to them. I think he is
last dot. I'm so sorry. Game 5.
Game 5 last stock.
2-2.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That was a good read. He's waking up with Scythe a little bit.
Yeah,
But
dodge.
Fakey's found so many 3 hits in a row on Bo, I've noticed. Oh!
Oh my god, he's not done yet. He's not done yet. Hard side light.
Scythe here? Don't let him get weapon. Play your gaunts. Play your gaunts. He's dead.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Wow. Okay. Well, big clutch. He played that excellent at the end. All right, we're back to this.
Going on.
Impala looking like he's about to be up
Comes in,
2-0
hits
and
the dash
clean.
sideline. Once again, playing the bow game against Marckiemoo, dodges away to avoid that neutral air.
Okay. Just about trying to get back on that stage. Impala's been doing such
Turned
a good
it.
job of really
Nice.
guarding and
Good
really
dare.
kind of
Impala
forcing
is
him on that
unreal.
wall repeatedly with
He's
the
so
Tommy
good
Mats
at
coming
it.
through, really clutching out a lot of these stocks as well.
I also want to call out those down airs. He's been
I wonder
so
how
precise
does he
with
does
those
like
down airs covering just
Impala
over the corner,
think Bo is
or
bad?
Sometimes in the open air, just sniping out Marckiemoo. Good dodge.
Oh,
Goes for a GC
there could have been
SC.
something there.
Trying to get some style here. Marckiemoo's in trouble. The side air for the bounce.
Well, okay, you know what? We'll go for
high.
that.
We'll go high.
We'll just take the
Impala's,
damage for now. You
dude,
know, he's
I
gonna
honestly
make it
think
back.
Impala's
He didn't
looking
get the
just
play
like
behind
a
us, but
level
that should
above
be
right
it.
now.
Impala
Marcky.
with a strong 2-stock in game 2.
2-0 right now. Impala came into this saying he hasn't really dropped a game, and so far that's still true.
With the way
Marckiemoo,
Impala's
the
playing, I
favorite,
mean,
there was like a 70%
I would like to see him
favoritism
versus
to him,
Hughes.
but Impala's up 2-0.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Maybe Impala saw that. Maybe he recognizes, you know, the buzz around Marckiemoo. And like I was saying, he's got to let people know. He's got to remind them.
Gotta let him know. But Marckiemoo, on the cusp of getting knocked down into the elimination side of things, he said that the nerves are definitely getting to him, and this has got to be one of the most nerve-wrenching.
This is what happens if
situations
your
to
dad
be.
says
It's
you can
definitely,
only go
a
if
little
you,
bit rough here.
you get your
As we
grades
take a look
up.
at the damage dealt last game. Impala certainly having a strong chokehold.
All
on
right,
that second game.
graphics.
The thing I'm
a little
staring at
outdated.
right now, the signature count. 6 signatures, 50% accuracy. We saw those to Tommy Mats.
And it looks like you can kind of see the nerves getting to Marckiemoo here. But hey, I need you to lock in, Young Buck. We got a game to play, and we got a set to finish, and it's not done yet. Job's not done.
See if he can do it. We're going to the same stage. Is there going to be a character swap? No. Instead, we are going right back to it. Here we go, game number 3.
However, there is a skin swap here, right? And sometimes
Wow.
that's the mentality shift you need. I've seen players
Impala's
do it
playing
before.
better,
They
but
want one color
Marckiemoo
for a
decided
different type of
to
play style,
scare
another color to
everyone
kinda, like,
in the
remind them,
crowd.
hey, you need to do this a bit more. Maybe that's what's going on through Marckiemoo's head. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess here.
Yeah, random
But
drip.
it's
He's like,
not
I don't
looking
deserve
too
the
bad
fender right now.
It's looking a little bit more like the Marckiemoo we know.
Okay, yeah, starting to come alive here. Nice fadeaway side air from Impala. Goes for the ground pound, and Marckiemoo's going to turn it around. But Impala gets over to the corner, and he's going to come back up, has a sword.
He's got those boxing
Good
gloves
okay.
on.
I mean,
too,
that was
just
a
to
solid
remind people that
response.
he's still got some
Side
fight
light
left in
stare.
him. And now it's about getting back
I
on the
am.
stage.
He
A
was in
familiar
between
team
end
we
light
have seen
frames. That's the
already
only
plenty
reason
of
why
times before.
Impala didn't catch that.
Ooh, good recovery.
That's actually
and a
crazy that
rotate.
he snuck between the
Marckiemoo
frames.
with the
He didn't
lead.
mean to do that. I'm
Very
sure.
good stuff here. Gonna opt for that sight once again. And Impala not gonna be able to take him out. Okay, tries to get a big punish there. Tries to find a way to take the stock. Impala. A little bit of trouble, finds his way back onto center stage. We've been seeing that a lot here. The Tommy Mat not gonna
Dude.
be there for you.
All right,
And Marckiemoo
he
is really starting to rev up there. You
he's
saw
playing
him getting hit
scythe
after hit
only.
onto Impala, but Impala got away. Can he finish the stock? Falling side air. Evens up the
stance
stock
swap.
count.
Yep,
He's
gets
playing
it going
speed
here,
stance
at
as
least
well.
an opening.
Wow,
We're
okay,
gonna
so he's
see
just.
if Marckiemoo
I was gonna say
kinda
he
keep
does
that
look
tempo
faster,
going, 'cause
honestly.
they've been looking pretty good, kid. But Impala again had the answer back, got the stock down. Really, it's a pretty close game at the moment.
With the Sair.
There?
With the side light,
That was
got him with the
confirmed.
down air.
Is that confirmed on
Marckiemoo's
most
going
Bo
real low,
characters,
but no
chat?
ground pound from Impala delays it.
Nice
But
there.
Marckiemoo, double
Side light.
exclamation point, but
He was
gets
setting
on
up
the
for something, but
stage.
he accidentally backdashed. I'm pretty sure.
Marckiemoo. I like that.
That was
I
good.
like that.
Babysitting him, staying right above him, catches him with the ground pound. Marckiemoo potentially on the board.
Yep,
Did
now
Stingray have a
Impala,
huge
you're gonna
clutch?
have to answer back here because right now this is the spot you don't want to see. Nobody wants to get reverse 3-0'd, but Marckiemoo
There.
starting to get that tempo running, that energy.
It's still
building,
cloose.
and he's trying to make a statement here. in
D-Light
game 3.
recovery
Marckiemoo
maybe
telling himself
kills?
he can
It
do
does now.
We've seen him win offline events, but a down light recovery puts it to final stocks.
All right, trying to put out the fire here a little bit, but I See
Right,
those
I
embers
was just
still
wondering if that
burning
was like
here.
if the side light
Does
close
Marckiemoo
was
have what
deck
it takes
space
to
or
put this
just
game
distance
away? Or
space.
will Impala battle back from the
Triple!
seems like a tough position.
If he did
Oh my
N-sig on the
goodness.
top of the map, I would have
Damage,
freaked
but
out.
It's not enough to KO. This is a good spot for Marckiemoo. Good jump into the fast fall side air. Grab pound not gonna hit.
I love that little hop, man. That was just so clean.
Ooh, okay, neutral light. Marckiemoo getting hit after hit. Impala starting to struggle.
Yep. And maybe that nerve starting to set in for Impala here. He's kind of recognizing, okay, this is what the youth is all about.
Ooh.
'Cause
I mean,
listen,
Marky's
man, I feel like there's a chain of
totally
the guard
turned
coming
up in
through, and
general.
Marckiemoo is
He's
definitely a
playing
big factor
mostly
in that.
sight though.
He's ready to take it over. Says, old man, your job is done. Impala might take the first L of his tournament run here in 1v1s, but
He's gonna get back. He's gonna get back.
Yep.
Or end light. He tried it. That would have been so bad.
Spicy here now. The shoes on the other foot.
Okay.
Putting Impala in the same spot he was in.
Was
that
he
last
about to
game
have
and
3
finds a way to
exclamation
get a game
points? That
under
was
his
weird
belt.
movement at the
crowd
end.
Comes alive. They want to see more of this.
they want to see this go to game 5. This is a battle of the old versus new, and that's so rough to say because, like you said, it's
Bro,
only been
old
2
versus
years, but,
new?
like, with
If
our
Impala's
super brains
the
and,
old,
Skibbity
I'm
toilet,
ancient.
We only can remember these.
You know, Impala was practicing, but Marckiemoo was watching Skibbity Toilet.
Stingray versus Lores.
Maybe there's something these
While
kids
you were
know.
watching Skibbity Toilet, I was studying the blade.
Well, right now, Skibbity Toilet might be making a play here. Impala's still up 2-1, though. And certainly, while that last game was a little bit of a wake-up call to say, hey, look, Marckiemoo, you need to start making some noise.
Suncatcher's done
I would say,
LGZ,
still looks a
among
little
status,
composed
yeah.
here, but this could certainly fall apart very quickly.
I mean, 2 wins in a row definitely builds that momentum for you. Impala starting to struggle more and more to get consistent hits onto Marckiemoo. Good movement.
Oh, my God.
Yes, dare. Another dare.
Oh!
Oh!
Impala reminds us of the toe.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to take an L to wake your ass up, and Impala has certainly woken up here.
That was
Great
crazy.
Bringing
The
out
confidence to
pillows.
do that right there
Telling
is
Marckiemoo, it's
insane.
your time to go to sleep. Nice little side light. Wall touch. Doesn't get the jump dare. Marckiemoo still untouched. Down line.
Dude,
Ground pound.
this
We're
is
going
a
to second
good.
stocks.
I mean, this is best set of round
A
1
little
for
bit of
sure.
damage, just the
Little bit.
smallest amount of damage. It basically probably like, you know,
We round
sneezed
down.
on him. He
We
sneezed
round
on him.
down,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But hey, it's even all the way.
Nice
It does
sunlight.
not matter. And Impala,
His
again,
after
we've seen it so
sidelight,
many
his
times
option
before.
select is
Marckiemoo
like
on that wall,
really, really,
Impala's
really
just
good.
babysitting there. It says, you have to come up eventually.
Impala burning a lot.
Whoa.
He touched though.
Oh, that's huge.
Went low. Got
Yeah,
the wall
smart to
touch.
get to wall.
Marckiemoo Still in the
He
driver's
lives, he
seat.
lives, he lives.
Marckiemoo, JCN
He
not
could have
gonna
dodged
hit.
up,
Impala
and I
now
think
on
moved
final
over
stop.
to hit him there.
Can't count
That's
it out.
a
Look, I
really
know
hard
it's a
call to
great
make,
lead,
but I
Impala
don't think
knows
doing
what it
bow
takes
Ensig is
to
the
take it
play.
all home. He's not gonna stop
Marky was
right
covering wall. He wasn't going to cover like out wide.
Down air, side light. Impala needs to get that evener.
He dodged up and in there. Is he going to do that again? Nice dare. Close it. Ground pound it, bro. Ground pound it. He has to have the trust that he's going to hit the ground pound.
And the fact that Impala went low like that too, Marckiemoo could have got a
He's
crazy
caught him with the
reversal on
sidelight
it.
jump
Decided
stare
to
a
go right
lot.
back to the stage.
Oh!
Do not play him for. Oh my, Impala is certainly trying to make
D-sig.
some big plays here.
That ground pound was so close to catching Marckiemoo.
Uh-oh. Man, the wolf is hungry and he smells blood. And he is trying to take Impala down here.
Nice
Impala,
bow recovery, dude.
Evening it up. Last stock scenario. This feels like a game 5, but this is 4, baby.
Game 4.
Well, I mean,
Marckiemoo
Impala could
wants
close the
that
set
game
here. This
5.
isn't
He's got
a
the
huge
damage
lead.
Very real possibility, but Impala trying to deny that weapon pickup, but Marckiemoo gets it.
I like this. I like this for Bo a lot. I really like this for Bo.
Ensig not gonna hit though.
Trying to take down the beast
Dude.
with a flurry of arrows. Impala
There-
is
I mean,
working hard here, but Marckiemoo
Marckiemoo is doing a good job of like not letting it get out of control. Impala just keeps. They both keep like having moments where they're going crazy.
Spot dodge for spot dodge, just staying right on top of each other. Neutral
Dude,
light,
he
Marckiemoo
did not
disarmed.
miss it all. That
That's
should have been a
right.
kill.
Impala
That
with
should
the
have been a
whip punch.
That
kill.
was crazy. Impala was just not expecting that. And I don't even know if Marckiemoo wanted it.
I mean, yeah, that was
Movement.
totally
Oh, okay, gets him the
off
uppercut.
guard.
We're gonna go
That
hard here.
weapon
Goes in
almost hit
hand. Can he
Marckiemoo, but
take
it
him
reflected.
down? How did he pick those up? I feel
Sword
like
next. Yeah, sword. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Downlight, recovery.
Hey, I'm not clapping because I wanted Impala to win or Marckiemoo to win. I'm clapping because that was probably some of the best brawlhalla I've seen in a minute. So definitely today, I think. I'll do a prediction for this real quick. We'll do a who wins. Minute-long prediction. Sapphire Radish. Minute-long prediction.
Because I don't think he would have been able to do that on any other stage. jumps forward with that down light. Saphir has hit so many nairs. So it's like 3 end lights and a nair at the very beginning of the game there before finally.
How many keyboard players in top 32?
For an anti-air there. Radish lands on the other side. 2 side light stairs will bring him off stage. Down air. Tries to spike him, but gravity cancel ends and catches Radish dipping off the side of the stage a little too far.
I mean, I couldn't tell you.
Gets that down light into recovery,
Godly or Akno will be out at 13th now or earlier. That's going to be a good set too, and it's probably not going to be streamed. We might be able to see it through Space's POV.
Saphir goes down after getting hit by that weapon throw. Dive kick straight into the orb. Radish very precise with those weapon throws himself. Let's see what Saphir's able to do. Sidelight, down air, true combo, gets the side.
His options, his choices on Lance are like really good.
Not capitalized, and so he manages to make it back, and that D-light into pivot nair is not going to connect.
Is kind of the only keyboard player.
And he still's able to grab that weapon.
Bro, is controller just better, or is it just because of like that most people are coming from console?
Sidelight misses. Recovery not going to hit. Neutral light almost going to knock out on its own at that rate. He switches over to the axe because of that. Down light and end light.
The audio is bugged, yes. It isn't my video or whatever. Radish is on keyboard. Oh, yeah. And Sand.
D-light not going to connect, and now Radish getting so many extra hits with the boots. Uses the stair to bring him to the right side of the stage. Finally goes down to the recovery.
Yeah, I think it does have to do with like most people have like a PlayStation or something.
Yeah, might have been, but now he has the orb, doesn't have to worry about active input really.
Java on keyboard. So there's a few.
It's because he was using it all of a sudden as an escape tool rather than an actual hitbox that he wanted.
You have Kyna Radish, Java,
Nice.
Sandstorm.
That could have been
Anyone else left? That's on. What about Flower controller?
Right afterwards, down air could be coming out through here. Down 6 have been working for him, so I don't think he's not slide charging.
Impala's controller.
Downlight hits. Air could hit as well.
Witty's keyboard. Oh yeah, Witty is 5. So 5 people.
Landing after that weapon throw. Can he get the edge guard? Saphir's been staying a lot, spending a lot of time on the edge during this set.
And Radish is happy to just like be up on that corner, throw that down air right over the corner, maybe the occasional D-sig with that big bird foot.
Oh. Has the boots.
What's happening here?
I want to see if he's going to continue.
Okay, we need to attack. Wow, I mean, I gotta be honest. Going from Marckiemoo, Impala to the way this game is being played is like heartbreaking. Like, if every brawlhalla set was like in general played like Impala, Marckiemoo, I mean, brawlhalla would just be so much more fun in general. I think partially it's like, yeah, play style. It's like, oh, this is just how Radish and Saphir play, right? But also, I think it has to do with like your general confidence when you play sometimes. Because like, if you're like confident and having fun, I mean, I just feel like you're probably more apt to probably have moments of patience, but like you're gonna try for things as well. Gaunts inside, that is true. But like I feel like with, I don't know, I find Red Raptor in particular, like I feel like you can play that character way faster than what Radish plays it. That isn't a knock on, oh, he's playing it bad. He's best Raptor in the world. Easily.
It's pretty tense right now, but Radish just lets him come back to the stage. Another sideline side air just has enough to knock out. I thought he had one more in the tank, but
yeah, it's like
just good enough force there to be able to get that stock
like,
and bring it to 2-1.
Radish was confident enough. You already saw the bird coming out.
Good players.
The victory taunt without pressing the taunt button there from Radish. So
I feel like, okay, I say this is going to be very general. Good players will try and play. They'll try and play fast. They don't want to play slow. They'll lose to the great players who might generally play slower and have that level of patience. But then you have like the best, and I think it kind of deviates a little bit because the best, you have players like Impala, Marckiemoo, where it just kind of depends on what you play. And if you play those characters that are faster, that are more built to be aggressive, then they're playing, you know what I mean? They're doing the most. They're not necessarily waiting around and stuff. But like if you're Use or Kyna, I think their characters are a little more towards that angle of, well, they can't necessarily throw out that many moves in general. I don't know.
Dude, the APMs were going crazy on it.
Sidelight Nair to get the side air right afterwards. Radish manages to touch back down onto the stage, and the end light will
Who is this?
Gets another end light as Radish dodges back into
Who's next? Do we know who's next?
Gets punished by the recovery, and Radish has now got even more damage on the Saphir. Catches the landing, but doesn't get the sidelight cider afterwards. Fails the jump. That
These
will
two.
bring him off to the right side of the stage. Gonna get the edge guard here. Down air does get punished. Weapon throw edge.
Yeah, we'll watch it. I haven't seen either of them play on stream today, so we'll watch them.
Yeah, I was worried the way that first sidelight side air ended up sending Saphir so close or so really far.
Mechanically impressive for watching so gameplay. Right. But that's why I added the caveat of, like, it's just sometimes the characters you play, for example, like Sapphire, you can't be expected to move like Mordex. You can't be expected to play. That was weird. You can't be expected to play like Mordex when you're on Olgrim, even though they do have, like, both have 7 speed. Where's Egg? Did he upload a video? Like, about, like, new streaming on YouTube?
Radish looks like he's about to be on the verge of being brought to a game 5 as Saphir hits another sidelight. D-like ground pound. Radish getting destroyed here in game 4.
There is a weapon spot coming in, but a down heavy, just raw straight in the middle of the stage. He's still.
He's gonna go game 5.
Radish making the attempt again. This time it's with a ground pound, not the big bird foot. Sidelight neutral air goes for the recovery, but the dodge comes out.
I like to. I mean, Radish is pretty clutch, but I like to think that Sapphire doesn't lose this.
He's got to get the stock right here, right now. Recovery connects. That's going to be a 2 stock for Saphir in game number 4. He is 1 game away from knocking Radish down into the elimination side after beating Lores and a nail-biting set over on mainstream.
When you're a Lance player and your opponent is in KO damage and you set up the read with the Lance recovery and get the KO,
are they inexperienced against Lance? No, I just think, I mean, maybe at this level, but I just think at that point that's a skill part.
From knocking out a multi-gold medalist as Radish to get into winner side top 16 of BCX 2020.
I feel like Radish is playing Red Raptor wrong, but he's winning, so it doesn't matter. A very controversial statement considering he has been one of the most winningest players in the world this year on this character.
The only 2 wins Saphir has are on Small World's End. That map now banned out means that they have to play on Demon Island for the final game of the set. And so far, Radish has won everywhere else.
Now, even though the Edgeguard game definitely favored Saphir, saw him steal some stocks away from Radish. Oh, he tried to do it again. Just taking him on a ride with the Sarah of the Edge.
Downlight. The pivot nairs after the downlights are so nice. And Cider and Sig disarms them. Okay, not going to get the stock just yet, but
there was something I was going to do, but I totally forget.
Radish kicks him off the right side of the stage, waits for a weapon spawn, and there's the boots.
And those pivot nairs on the
Radish plays Orb over Boots, yeah.
And
And Raptor's got a nuts Boots kit.
Goes for the GC side sig. I think he wanted to get actually back onto the
Raptor has best Boots kit, probably.
Side sig ends up taking the bike all the way to the left side of the stage. You saw Saphir try to adapt to that by doing a weapon throw to interrupt.
I mean, Tezca's is nasty.
Sideline cider puts him on the left side of the stage. Radish uses recovery to go all the way off the side of the stage, force him to recover high. Down air can't get through because the weapon throw. It ended up eking over the side of the stage, and Saphir gets the first stock. Dude,
yeah, his side sig is kind of mid, but like
that was literally like
him and Tezca have a very similar side sig. Tezca's, I guess, is a little. It's just less. It's less active frame, so it's just slightly better because they practically both do the same thing.
And extra credit would be huge, but that sideline center is going to do it. Radish evens it up with just like a weapon throws worth of damage, right? 2 to stocks to 2.
And notice those weapon tosses that he's using up.
Oh, Vivi. Honestly, I don't think Vivi has best boots.
Okay, he goes down, but Radish smart.
They nerfed the D-Sig. That was definitely the best thing.
Weapon throw, pick up downer, doesn't quite get it. Radish chase dodges out of the way.
He's trying to extend these strings here as long as he possibly can.
All right, let's lock in rest of the match.
There's a neutral air. Back to the ground, trying to control that stage as much as he can. Punish these landings with the grounded starters.
Down air connects, goes for the down sig around the Lance weapon throw. So many of these weapons. He gets the nair into slide charge down sig unarmed to bring Radish to match point, match stock. I cannot believe he came up with that in the middle of that fight.
Dude, Saphir's got some swag under his belt here.
Okay, he has him on the right side of the stage. Downlight doesn't hit. Neutral light has him back center stage. Radish gets out of the way.
Bro, Saphir's gonna have some fans after this.
Whoa, exhausted recovery doesn't hit. They're both
He's making Olgrim look very entertaining.
Downer does not hit. Weapon throw stops him from being able to get, but that's the sideline side.
All right, a lot of Game 5 last stocks.
Dude, I'm telling you, these weapon tosses from Saphir to keep himself safe over on the edge guard have been huge. Radish hasn't been able to throw the zoning down airs whatsoever.
What a good play. What a big miss, though.
Oh, but he got it. Oh, no, he doesn't get the dodge read. Sidelight, down air, chased him off the left side of the stage, and he was waiting for a dodge read. He didn't get it. Backswing and nair doesn't hit, so he gets inlighted away. Dive kick, or bicycle kick comes through.
No, brother. Boot.
Goes for the bird's foot. Makes it back.
Perfect pace.
Oh, no.
Spike from the dare. He has one chance to make it back. The down kick doesn't hit. It's a miracle.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it going with game number 1.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very fun. We got Small World and...
All right, guys, keyword is flower.
I want to note Rain, a player that's so strong on the Val, not only for the gauntlets.
Keyword flower for next giveaway. We'll do it after this set.
Hammered immediately starting with the signature kit, but Rain starting off with a big open up there.
Next round.
Weapon toss, Flower barely able to pick it up there.
Okay, yeah, and if I'm Rain, I'm already paying attention to dodge patterns, right? We saw that sidelight into recovery work the first iteration. Just make that down, mark that down, make sure you can pay attention to the next time. Watch for dodges in the future if you're Flower. Let's see offstage.
Yeah, Rain just holding the wall to Flower, knowing that you have
okay,
so limited
Flower
options.
actually looks
That's
like the drip is crazy.
Gets the downlight into the
nice.
down air, looking for the nair there. Rain trying to reverse.
Phazon is from Europe, so this is going to help Rain a lot in the matchup, I think. I'm curious who's better, Phazon or Flower. Flower's still in winners. Is Phazon still in winners? Ooh! That was juice, dude. Sig into Sig.
You got to be exceptionally careful.
I might be able to see really quick.
Disadvantage, especially as Rain playing Val. A legend very strong at jumping around, utilizing that dash jump movement.
Fazaru's out, if I'm not mistaken. Hold up. He's in orange. I heard noises. I had to go back.
You gotta get that first stock, and that recovery's not gonna be.
Flower's definitely the better Yumiko. Fazaru's out.
Flower now. So much extra credit. Downlight into
oh, he had something there. He didn't take advantage.
That jump, knowing that Rain wants to jump back.
Flower really wants to do good.
Doesn't connect Flower, landing back in the corner, avoiding the GC downlight, but that recovery will take the stock for Rain.
Very good patience from Rain, knowing all it took was just a single recovery to find that KO off the top. A little bit worse for Rain on the stock as we approach red damage right now. Flower with the bow in hand. Let's see what kind of damage can happen.
We've yet to see the bow make its mark right now, and so far it's finding its mark. The down sig
Look at that coverage. This is so scary.
Struggling to avoid those lanterns on the Yumiko. Big end sig whiff. Rain getting a big punish.
Time to rain on his parade. That's insane.
With the recovery, whiff punish comes through once again. Watch the dodge. If you're Rain approaching the red, you have to kind of cut off those angles now as Flower. Rain going to work.
Guys, is chat too small, too big?
The weapon toss very well to land with no soft platforms to assist him. Rain looking for it here. Gets the downlight into side.
My on-screen shot, that is. Oh.
Gets the GC D-light into side air. Not enough to KO though. Flower getting back. Rain picking up a sword.
I mean, he griefed that.
Rain has
it's
yet
good.
to get
Right,
anything going on the sword so far.
I will say, I really like the look that Rain went for in that first edgeguard situation. That was really kind of the first meaningful edgeguard attempt we've seen in this set so far.
He increased the brightness a bit.
Flowers work hard to get back to the stage and get that stock lead. It should just be one single conversion. That recovery straight up won't do it without a preceding hit. Next one is very close, and there's the dodge I mentioned before.
Got to find those dodge reads if you're going to find these KOs on the gauntlets. The end light sends off stage. Flower struggling to make it back.
I don't know.
But the end light will be the confirmation on the stock. It's dead even right now. It's 0 damage.
The game volume is pretty low.
Last stock game number 1.
That's right. And once again, like the death set
Good shot
earlier,
middle
never played against
on the
each
right.
Other. This is the first time showing. Already
it is covering, isn't it?
Off, making sure they can get comfortable with each other's play patterns.
You're saying like right here?
Trying to initiate Flower, just looking for whip punishes. There's the stomp miss though from Flowers. Is going to get punished with a little bit of damage. How do you land?
Going for the downlight there, gets whip punished with the downlight side air of Flower's own, throwing out the signature kid, making it so hard for Rain to find a way in, having to exert so many jumps to get
another?
That's another there, that's a disarm.
That's disarmed, okay? Rain playing way
Dude,
on the back
the amount of, I wonder how many 6s he's gonna have thrown out.
Wow.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Flower! Oh my gosh, April Showers, May Flowers coming in with the first game.
Everybody felt that signature. They knew that across the screen, but what a mix-up from Flower, playing so patiently, relying around the signature kid to wait
That's
for
a
Rain
jump scare.
Bro,
This guy is...
saying, you know what, I'm bringing the action to you. Side-sig across the stage, it just works sometimes.
And that's just so crazy that you just let that rip that early in the set, right?
Absolutely.
To just show Rain like, hey, I'm not afraid to go for something like this. What a statement game 1.
Doesn't he look like Toast from production? He kind of does. He looks like AI Toast.
Rain struggling to find a weapon, does find the gauntlets there. Flower Whiffing the signature, Rain gets a little bit of a punish for it. That's a big nair. Haven't been seeing a lot of extended strings on
Bro.
Rain. I want to see Rain pick up a sword or something.
Some nasty hammer play. Let's see the Flower versus Kyna rematch.
Really
Is that
impressive on
possible?
left side as well, but Rain, we saw that one edge guard attempt in game 1 work out pretty well for the most part. Didn't quite convert to the stock, but maybe that's where Rain's going to make his money here.
That would be an insane matchup. They went game 5 last BCX, by the way.
Barely avoids the signature kit. The end light does send Rain back on
Dude.
the other side and goes
How
for
many
the
SIGs did he
catch
throw
the
out?
wall.
They didn't
Rain
show the
struggling to make it
chart.
back. Exhausted recovery does find your way back to the
Oh,
SIG,
it
but
ruined
not for
it.
long. Drops the connection into the side.
That would have been nuts
Rain
because he
fighting
could have
back
done what?
unarmed.
Could he have
That spawn on
done
the left side made things so
a
tight.
nair?
Oh,
Nair
yes,
probably would have been better.
they're fighting for
Dang,
some
Rain still found the
reason,
kill
and
first.
Rain is the one that gets first strike here on Flower, able to pick up a bit of a weapon storm, and the gauntlets was the weapon of choice, I believe, if I'm in Rain shoes.
Really leaning into this string-heavy weapon, trying to break the mold between a very zoning playstyle legend. Gets the nair there.
What a
The dodge,
play.
Gets the nair as well.
Take the
So
Sarah.
much
You had to
damage, CC
confirm.
down like
He's
doesn't
trying for the
connect Flower.
GCs. He's so good at those.
The nair sends Rain high. Doesn't disarm, though.
Off stage again. Very good weight there, optioning with the gravity cancel. Recovery's not going to be enough, but this is almost an entire full stock lead. Flower without a weapon as well. Okay, Blessing of Odin comes through. Too little, too late. That is a 2-stock
Where's the
lead
chat?
now for
Not
Rain.
chat. What,
Surely
no one in
Flower
the crowd
picks up a
cheering?
stock with 1 conversion,
I mean, that
but
was
this is
pretty
such a
nice. His pressure's
reply
crazy
from
right now.
The man from EU making a statement in game 2.
Picking up more gauntlets.
Oh, he could
Flower
have.
struggling to
He
make
could
it
have
back to the
dared.
wall, does, but Rain gets a weapon storm on Flower. Sidelight into endlight. Flower picks up a bow. Not a great spot to be in. Recovering low versus sword, but Rain.
Surely this is a stock.
Bro,
Wow.
he
Right
locked
on that
in
This
massively.
can't be a 3-stock. Okay, we get one off the top. No, it's just barely not enough.
That's why we need damage numbers, so no one's guessing
So
on what we'll
Another
play.
side air connects.
Oh
Flower
my
stuck off
gosh.
stage. GC and like
Oh.
it's connected. GC haymaker to make it back.
Bill doesn't
Don't
die,
three-stock
bro.
me, Rain. Oh my goodness,
Oh.
waiting for the
dead.
dodge as well. Finally, a moment to breathe is Flower getting one, but you are so hurt on this last stock.
Rain knowing that all you need is a confirmation, all you need is a D-light, regardless of the weapon, regardless if it's unarmed. Unfortunately,
And Sig
not enough to
maybe
KO
would have
Flower.
killed.
Trying to make
That
something
didn't
out of
hit.
it.
That's surprising. Side Sig, he's just
Flower with a
trying.
little bit
He's
of
pressing
momentum
buttons
right
now.
Needs to have a perfect stock. Lets it rip. I don't blame you.
I mean,
Make a
Rain,
miracle
no
happen
fear
here
from
versus
Rain right
goes
now.
for the D-light, GC
He's
D-light,
whiffing a
finding
lot of like
connection, though.
simple stuff.
Sidelight
I think he's
connects
getting a
on
little
Rain.
lazy in
Another
my
6 hits
opinion.
downwards. Rain stuck off stage.
Oh, I love that idea from Flower,
Yeah.
but again, I just don't think there was enough runway in that game number 2. I mean, good, you have to go for something risky like that. If you get it,
I mean,
great,
either
it's
honestly,
awesome.
either
Good
one of these
momentum,
guys
maybe
would
you
be
can close out the game,
fun, I
but
think, to watch. Would be
unfortunately, spacing was
Kyna.
just a little bit off.
I'm curious to see
Yeah,
if the
Rain,
best
I mean,
Val in the
been
world
leaning heavily
can
into the gauntlets, realizing that the sword
do like what he can do against Kyna, and then Flower went game 5 before with Kyna, and they both definitely have gotten better, but Flower exponentially I think has gotten better.
In the ways of the bands, but couple opportunities to flip it, but it looks like we're staying here.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm with you on this 100%.
They both
BB.
can
I'm
best
wondering if
Kyna,
the
but,
introduction
like,
of a soft platform changes some of these dynamics, right?
It's
Like,
Kyna.
The edge guards, like I
That's
said, from
the,
Rain have
part
looked
we're
fairly
forgetting.
solid, but it looks like he's just been finding KOs.
Bro's
straight
gonna
up, in
pull out the
particular
most
with
egregious
gauntlets.
hammer
Right now,
combo
while
you've ever
Flower
seen.
has
It's
been
just gonna be
using that
crazy
signature kit
what he
with
does.
with the
Balloon
hammer
Impala,
equipped
who
in
do I
particular
have?
To try to find their KOs.
Impala.
Yeah, the 6 towards the wall. Rain finding
But that's
some
gonna be a
respite
good.
there, but
There's a
not for
few
long
good
as Flower
sets.
continues to put an onslaught of
Nice.
hitboxes out the side. Sends off stage. Rain has to throw the weapon away, picks up the gauntlets once again, but
I mean,
Bandits
keep
with
throwing
the
it
rush
out,
here.
might
The
as
hammer
well.
is too dominant so far.
Yeah, you get so much setup time if you're Flower to just say like, hey, come here, I'm gonna kind of jockey you into this position and make it so I can get my optimal punish. Stomps there is
That was
so
good.
easy peasy for the first strike.
I mean, it's crazy. Whoever takes the first stock seems to be winning the game so far. A lead like this can mean so much, but Rain can easily take it away from you. You have to play tight here if you're Flower.
I think Flower plays against Impala a
Going
lot.
to town for a minute. A little exhausted right there.
There's
Waits
3
again,
bow
maybe
players
trying to
in
bait out
top
something to go for a recovery
top
once again.
32
Off
winner
stage now
side.
is Flower.
Holding the wall, that's a place
One
to
of
be,
them's
but the
gonna be
side
in
stick
top
comes down,
8.
and that's a whiff punish with the side light. The first hitbox of the SIG connects, but not enough to convert off of it.
That's the
That
coverage
one will
Scar a
be.
lot, yeah.
That signature
Thought so.
kit from the Yumiko is just so strong at forcing Rain into these awkward positions, and we're seeing it in full effect right now.
And Light sends off stage. Rain looking for an opportunity to bring this one back. Sider there, not enough to KO. Flower stuck on the wall, picks up some gauntlets, tries to make something happen. Flower avoiding on the wall, makes it back.
Wow, barely gets around that signature from Rain as well. Looks for the exhaustive recovery. Is Rain not going to be able to get too much more?
Could he
after
not have
that?
hit
Flower,
D-Light?
Hammer in hand.
Uh-oh.
Scoops it up.
Nice try.
Tries to go deep.
I like
for
the
stock
pressure
as
there with
well.
the stock
Got
lead.
plenty of room to play with almost a full stock lead, but Rain's going to close this one out right there.
Double exclamation points marks the end of that stock for Flower, but Rain approaching that 100 damage mark. Definitely going to be struggling versus this very hard-hitting Yumiko in these key moments. Sidelight there, goes for the recovery. Now Flower is immediately dodging.
Wow, I haven't seen that thing hit. I haven't even seen that move thrown out in like probably 2 years.
Yeah, Flowers has just been doing such
It's been a while since I've seen that Sig even thrown out.
Dodge and no dodge in those situations, right? Like, Rain has been getting a little bit conditioned into just letting that recovery rip or going for a soft wait to try to get one after expecting a...
Brother. No way. I mean, it's not like it's game 5. They'll figure it out. Radish versus Java. Don't force me to watch it. Who is this? Hattori? Hattori Munir or Stingray versus Munir? Megdi cooked Alex. Oh, Marckiemoo 3-0'd Bunny. That set's already done. Okay, wait. They're like powering through the bracket now.
Soft wait to try to get one after soft wait to try to get one after soft wait to try to get one after expecting a dodge to try to get one after expecting a dodge. Soft wait to try to get one after expecting a dodge.
They're not back.
Order for Java to get a punish.
Java's doing a really good job here in game number 1. He's got himself a substantial lead here, and he's racking up really good bonus damage, some good extra credit against Rage. Oh, he threw that orb away. He said, give me the spear, and immediately with the sidelight, Rage is going to go ahead and catch landing, though.
Do not make us watch this. I'm sorry.
There on the side of the stage, trying to wait on that landing, but Rage is going to send him back over the edge.
Goes for the side sig, playing the Valve for a reason. Flower forced off stage once again.
All right, they're back.
Yeah, okay, we will see Edge.
Flower closed it out as he was looking to anyways.
Now if you're Flower, this is so precarious.
Cider barely not connecting. Flower using the extent of that, but the downlight Cider sends off stage. Once again, the recovery doesn't find its connection. Flower flipping the situation, gets the nair there, goes for the big side sig. Can't find it, but a GC downlight into recovery will disarm, not KO quite yet. Leaning into the sword once again. Whenever Rain picks up a sword, good things happen. Finding a stock there with the end sig.
Yeah, I'm with you 100% on this. I mean, that was like almost a top to bottom perfect stock from Rain, right? Like playing that in particular against the bow, watching those threat ranges against the bow was just so good. Rain off stage once again. This time it's versus the hammer though.
Another Cider catches Flower recovery going high, able to dodge back to the same. Now Rain stuck off stage. Goes for the big six.
What a way to even it up.
To extend the lead further, and Flower flips the situation.
Yeah, I mean, what good presence of mind from Flower.
Bot, he hit that true. He's got that confirmed as well.
But now it just looks like it's going from bad to worse. Flower, a small little weapon starve. Rain fighting unarmed once again, gets the gauntlets in hand.
Not confident in dodging through that one side.
Good dodge read. That is insane that he got that ruined by the weapon throw.
Juggling with that nair. Big side air from across the street. Dash jump side air. Looking for this open up. You know you want something big here on the gauntlets to make this damage lead. Come back, downlight into side air, sends Flower out.
That's huge.
I can't believe Rain went for that.
Oh, what are we doing? Okay, he got the touch.
Very, very close right here. Rain, of course,
knowing
they can get this second stock off
the
table right
Aura.
now.
High down
there. Reset it.
The Mafia, but instead getting the
bro, he might be. He's playing like he's best hammer in North America.
Rain to the elimination side.
It could be over in just one singular stock, and the crowd started to come alive right there, knowing Flower could end it. Here we go, Rain.
This is, this is like Flower's biggest placement of his career, by the way. What? No.
Not gonna connect with anything. Rain, a little bit more, and has to go to last stock right here. Rain needs this one to stay in the bracket.
Wants to force the game 5. Flower pick up a weapon, finds the hammer, gets the side air on Rain there. Nice damage.
Bro, why? I'm at 310 viewers. Did I get rated or something?
Stuck on the wall, forced into the corner. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, but fights back
from the to get center. Rain, a lot of momentum. That weapon toss didn't connect, and now he can't pick up the weapon.
Bruh.
In such a bad position. Flower now with the starve. Back on the hammer.
He played that so good, dude.
They're going into this match.
Clicking onto the Terrace once again. Flower getting a
we in
nice
this
connection there, and kind of doing what Kyna does to a lot of players, forcing Kyna into the corner, but Kyna fighting back now, forcing Flower in the corner. The hammer, mirror.
Flower
so
Kyna.
I'll
do a 1 minute submission. Flower versus Kyna. We're in this.
Stop the yard for just a second. Kyna with the quick pickup, and that is an early first strike in just under 40 seconds.
I feel like you blink and you miss it with Kyna sometimes. People like to count how many hits it takes. I mean, if you're Flower, you have to just focus on not getting hit at all. It's so scary versus Kyna.
Okay, can play this very, very slow. Flower.
Oh, I did not do the giveaway winner yet.
But Kyna just not giving
Let me
a
do that
chance
super
at
fast.
all.
I'm like
Look at this
20 things at
pressure.
once.
And you saw that there,
Roll
Kyna,
it.
after hitting the nair, dodges in place.
Johnny, are you here, Johnny?
It's not about me getting more damage. It's about me not getting reversal. Not giving
All right,
anything to
Flower's getting mogged.
Okay, slow. Flower wants to hard commit though off stage. That's going to be a really awkward position. It's going to be potentially a stock as well. Has to dodge through the weapon throw, but
What
Kyna
a
gets
smart
an
play.
easy pickup right there. Wants to go for all the swag, even though Flower looked like they could have touched the wall.
Bro's actually here. Yes,
dropped,
you.
and Kyna's off to a huge
Congrats.
lead.
Definitely, and it's looking tough for Flower, but Flower definitely can find these comebacks. Definitely on the back of the hammer, but Kyna right now on the axe, making it so hard for Flower to get anything going down like into
Wait,
side
you have
air.
like 700 messages in my chat.
Okay,
Real.
gets to cover a little bit of
So
space
real.
right there, but Kyna
There's
way
a
over
code.
the top. Regains some
Well
stage
done,
control.
well done.
Scoop up will find its mark to get the first stock off for Flowers, but it might be too little too late in this first game.
You're only watching us get UFC prelims over with? I respect it.
Yumiko can do. Actually uses Yumiko as a counter pick himself, but Flower looking to put his own.
I'm going to
spin
be
on it there
watching
with that
main
side
card,
air, didn't find it,
guys,
though. Kyna
so
looking for the dash up and like big turnaround GC down
yeah,
like
once
there.
it, if
really love
this,
that
I don't know if I'll
Flower to
watch
try to just get a little bit
losers.
of stage
I
positioning
really
before
want to
Sandstorm
get
right
as
there.
many
You gotta
winners
make some
matches in
moves
as
soon. You're
possible.
slowly falling
So
further
I
and
need some
further
3-0s.
Flower, opportunity right
I
here,
got
has
some
to
friends
guard the
coming
weapon,
over.
doesn't
Might
even
have
able
some
to do that.
brewskis.
Kyna is back
Need
on
brawlhalla
once
to
again.
end this
Sidelight down.
real
Kyna
quick.
Looking for that open up here. Looking to confirm this game. Flower, great movement so far to avoid Kyna's approaches. Wow.
There's a
what
lot of
pickup with the GC
finishes.
down light unarmed, but Flower does the same
Okay,
with
wait.
the down light.
I think this game is
Okay, not
over, but
converting from Flower
yeah,
means you're in a really
whatever.
bad spot. That Sair sending out a real downward angle means Flower's
Early
in a
prelims.
tough position, able to touch the wall, edge slip online, but Kyna's gonna pick that
Bro.
one up with the easy three-piece to take game
Mickey
one.
Gall is 7-7.
Yeah, I mean, that looked extremely
Decision
confident for
into
Kyna, and even in that position, knowing that, okay,
KO,
I got the hit there, I'm not going
KO.
to go off stage because when you barely make it back to the wall, the only thing you're thinking about is I need to get
Yeah,
back on
so
stage.
far,
Kinda knowing
back-to-back
that, just
KOs,
slowly
damn.
encroaching and getting that end light to confirm the game.
Marcin
Incredibly clean play
Tabura,
from Kyna.
love to fight him.
Extremely
He's a
stable
great
game
fighter.
plan is the name of the game for Kyna, and it's working out already versus Flower.
Yeah, and this is kind of the question that we a little bit presented at the start of this set, right? Like, is Flower's momentum here enough
Just saying.
to face off against like the wall of patience that is Kyna? Right now, after that first game, the answer is
Well-
no, but maybe Flower can flip the script.
Yeah, it's tough, right? I mean, if you take the action to Kyna's no slouch
Last
in
fight,
that game where you're
that
seeing
card,
some
it's
scramble
up to,
South
like,
America
7
brings that very
finishes,
great
bro.
aggressive game plan. So Flower making it happen right now on the bow. I like this, leaning into the different weapon. Hammer didn't work out. Bow will. Kyna getting juggled now.
Storm is down 0-2.
And like,
Oh,
this is
man.
Yep, this
All
is
right,
where Flower
hold
wants
up.
To be, though, right? Like, do you want to force that juggle?
Reject
Say,
Sandstorm,
no,
embrace
reversal
Flower.
situation.
Going for it all.
Someone
They're
literally
getting the
said,
side from Kyna, forcing
I
the
can't
corner
wait
down,
for
another side
Sapphire to
barely
give
misses
belt
his
to
mark,
ass
into
to
recovery, goes
Sandstorm,
for
which
the
is
down,
crazy.
gets the full
That was
conversion.
also a
I
nice
cannot
in-place
get over
Mafia.
The patience, once again, is the keyword here from Kyna. Look at that. Like, knows that that weapon spawn is looking so juicy if you're Flower.
I'm just
Flower
worried
immediately
this is
grabs
about
the
a-
cancels, goes for the stomp to try
like,
to
it's
just
close,
contest that space,
and it's about to not
Kyna
be close,
so
I think.
carefully weaves around it, knows exactly
Flower has
what
to work
Flower
quite a
wants to
bit
do in
harder
those
for a
positions.
kill.
I like the weapon toss to, assist in not getting juggled. We saw that versus Rain, finding some success versus
Storm is
Kyna
out.
right now,
Sapphire
but
3-0.
find some stocks if you're
Dang.
Flower. Weapon toss sends Kyna into the corner. Not enough.
I thought
not enough
Impala
KO,
was
though,
going to
and
be
it's
the
looking
world
tough now for
champ that
Flower.
possibly
Okay.
played
Able to
bad.
start for just a moment
I don't-
longer. Can
I shouldn't say
Flower
played
find an
bad.
equalizer stock before this gets a little bit
That
too
got out
dicey?
first,
Weapon tosses.
and
Kyna holding on
it's
to this
Sandstorm.
first stock for dear
Impala
life,
is
and
looking
Flower just
crazy.
can't find it.
Okay, stomp. A little bit more. That's enough to do it. Okay, not too hurt in the second stock.
I mean, he's going to lose his stock in like 3 hits. He needs to even it up instantly. He can't let him get a weapon. That's like the biggest thing right now. Do not let him get weapon.
What I like a lot is Flowers.
Do not let him get weapon.
Kyna pretty successfully.
You let him get
No soft
weapon.
platform on Demon Island.
He evened it
Makes
up, though.
hard for Kyna to land, even
Still
on
don't
a
like that
weapon
he let him
Axe.
get
The
weapon.
Endlight has so much more of a disjoint compared to that down air, and it's working out so far. Catching the landing with the downlight there.
What
Gets
plushie
another
should I
Endlight,
buy?
gets
I'm
Kyna
buying an
high, but
Orion
once again,
plushie,
Flower
chat.
squanders the
I will
advantage.
place
Kyna
the
going for the charge,
order
perhaps didn't get it there.
when I
That's
get a
crazy.
moment.
Okay, Flowers has been playing this medium range so well, leveraging this bow and what it is good at. Here we go. Primed up the bow again so we can get that pickup. I mean, this has been doing so much heavy lifting for Flowers, and just like that, we are back to an even game, PJ.
Kind of went for the big sig there. Flower
So I said
continues to
2%
say, I'm
max
just
before
going
in
to
this
keep you in
chat.
the air.
I mean,
Can't
yeah.
find any success here.
Okay, wait.
And the crowd comes alive as Flower takes a stock. And for the first
It's
time
looking
in the
like
set,
Sand
with a
isn't
stock
going to get
lead.
top 8.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
literally
Kyna
out
has
at like
just seemed
13th.
Like this impenetrable wall of defense, and it is so hard to get around.
All right,
Though
Flower.
just oppressive stomp
I need
stairs
Flower to
that
win
we
this.
will
I
be
don't
seeing
think
from
he's
here.
going to
That one
reverse
picks up a
sweep,
stock
but
as
if
well
he
to
stays,
make this a one-stock
keeps
bout.
it competitive.
Maybe Flowers can take one here and even it up.
Oh, he really
Flower
wants
doesn't
bow.
even want the hammer, doesn't even want to think about
Is
it.
the
Weapon
hammer
toss away
ditto
against
just
Kyna.
awful
I'm
for
happy to take the
Yumiko
damage, but I
versus
wanna see the bow
Teros?
now. Going for a big ground pound there, getting flipped by
Like,
Kyna. The
Yumiko
down air
has
sits down,
like
and
amazing
Flower
tools, but
barely
is
able
it
to make
just
it back
that
to the stage without getting hit, but now getting juggled by Kyna. The end
to have
line sets
bow
back
act?
to the left side.
Kyna waited for that dodge as well.
Sand is not out? People are talking like he's out.
Does best, slowly racking on the damage. Flower needs to make some magic happen, and the bow has been the weapon to do so. Here we go.
Weapon toss there, gets the nair as well, gets a disarm onto Flower,
It's
looking
over.
for the juggle, gets the downline
Whoa,
into
he actually
Flower.
lived.
So far off stage with no hope of coming home to the stage. And
I don't
it's
know,
over.
dude. I just don't like how this is looking for him, man.
That game looked so doable for Flowers, but it was just stolen away.
It's 2-1
once again
Storm?
by the intensiveness that is South America's best. I mean, this guy is just so good at finding the conversions when he needs to at the perfect time. That last Sarah angle was also just completely brutal.
It's 3-0 Sapphire. What do you guys mean? Dude, you guys are making stuff up in chat. Sapphire 3-0.
We could see a reverse 3-0, and that's what Flower needs to do to move on into top 8 winner side.
Let's see what happens. I mean, the difference between game 1 and
Liars,
game 2
bro.
in my mind was
Literally,
night and day.
I mean, that
You
is
can see it
insane lying.
reflected in the amount of time that the bow was equipped. For the first game, it was only on for about 20% of Flower's game. Second game, it was on for 73% of the game, and that's why we saw it get so close versus Kyna. Surely we're going to see this bow go to town again.
Yeah, I mean, you have to heavily lean into it if it's Flower. It's the only thing
I think
that's
it's just
so
Kyna. I mean, yeah, ultimately it is just Kyna, but I'm just curious if he's like, if that's something that's going through his head. Like, I don't want to ditto this guy because Teros versus Yumiko is like really bad for me.
I'm willing to let you get back to stage. I'll find another neutral opening. I'll find a way to KO the old-fashioned way.
Oh, yeah.
Flower just doesn't even have another. He has Kaya, but
that's what happened to Kyna. He kind of lulls you into like a, I'm actually not that bad here.
I don't know. I wonder if he needs to come up with a counter pick because Yumiko is like such a fun character probably to main, but
gravity cancel from Flower, trying to reach, looking for a jump as
I feel like Yumiko has to be explicitly broken in order to feel like you can just play Yumiko and win versus everyone.
Oh my gosh, look at these dash
Rally up
jumps
2-0
from
on
Flower,
Rain.
too, like waiting for Kyna to just swing. Even when Kyna misses, though, it's
What
still
about
feels
Megdi
so
Job?
scary
Megdi
because
Job.
the follow-up
What
could
about
be coming at any moment.
Radish about to enter into top 5.
For the first time, able to whiff punish Kyna there. We see the hammer make its return here. Gets the big save.
Okay, he needed that.
That's the set winner.
Maybe it works against Kyna too. Maybe it can work against the best player in South America. It got him for one stock.
Gapped him.
Might say, fool me
Sandstorm
once,
can't play
shame on you,
neutral.
fool me twice. I'm gonna win
Well, he played Tezca again versus Fakey. He swapped to Mordex and he won in game 5, but he won. His Tezca, the times I've seen his Tezca, and I guess according to a lot of people, when he's played Tezca, it just hasn't gone well.
Doing so much work for Flowers, racking up damage, promoting the juggle state. It's been so important that Flowers has this item equipped, and
like it hasn't been, I guess, as good as maybe he's hoped.
So that you can get a pickup quickly if you're gonna get knocked out right here. There's a weapon throw from
Yeah,
Kyna.
he started Mordex versus start from Fakey.
Struggling to make it back here. The recovery taps it in.
I'm surprised he didn't
Kyna
test
doesn't
like
have to do
side
any
GC side
flash. He
sig.
throws the weapon,
It would have
picks
been
up
a different
hammer,
angle.
recovery.
It's like using like a board comparison, but decent. Also, like a Fox upbeat.
Flowers said in the interview, wants top 8 so badly, needs to get a reverse 3-0 against
It's a
one of the
different
best
angle
to
he
ever
can
do
get
it in
aside from a normal
Brawlhalla.
dodge.
Could it happen here? You got to get 2 perfect stocks now, Flowers.
A lot of dash jump movement from Flower. We saw that in the second stock, of course. Kyna dashing forward with the downlight. Big damage there.
Okay, trying to set up, forcing Kyna into maybe a jump. Wasn't going to bite right there. Gravity cancel doesn't connect. It looked like that was going to be a GC stomp. Once again, but that wasn't enough damage or the right side to pick up the KO. Flower was able to connect, but again, it might be too little.
He just
too late.
stood there.
Kyna
He whiffed. He didn't even turn around.
Flower with the reversal. Here we go.
He manifested that.
Not in position to punish it. The weapon toss away. Oh, it works again! He's 4 for 4 so far on the stage.
I can't believe how efficient Flower has been with finding these signatures. That's crazy.
And it could all be off the back of that there. If he can make this game work, then air sense kind of high. Nice little damage there, but got to make something meaningful happen. Goes for the down air, whiffs it. Kyna getting the end line.
Winning this would be madness, but it's just prolonging the inevitable, I think.
Yeah, and watch the off-the-top KOs. Like you said before, can lull you into a false sense of security.
Okay,
but
Flower,
you
get
just
top
get
8 and
it off
losers.
the right
2022 especially, but it comes down to this. Bloom Boy, he is not going to go off that Devil Jin. That is what he is going to lock in on, and we're going to see how he goes against the absolute land goat known as Impala.
And so far, I mean, Impala has yet to get a weapon. Finally picks up a sword here as Balloon Boy is dancing across the stage with that bow, already throwing out a signature, but Impala using that quick speed of Koji to go ahead and interrupt that one. We'll see how much further he can push it.
Dude.
From Impala.
Bro, he's schmoving.
Wants nothing but blood, already throwing out a ground pound within the first 30 seconds of the
Tybura
game.
just got a KO in round 2. Dude, the prelims are so good.
All of Impala's offensive options, making sure he had the opportunity to get back on stage.
Whatever. The brawl game is pretty good.
See him laying down some offense here. The health up in the top right corner.
You don't think either of these guys lose to Sapphire? Sapphires been playing like a freak though. It's possible. North America, what? North America. It's because he did the recovery into the wall, I think, and he pulled back on it. North America doesn't have a Lance player in ones like Sapphire right now. It's not a touch because of the recovery. Whoa. Oh, Impala. Oh, G-Sig? I didn't. A little bit of nerves. That was a nervous play. That was a nervous play. Dude, the gameplay looks so bad on side stream. I say this every time because it drives me crazy.
Yes, Bloom Boy put on amazing pressure there.
Dropped D-Light recovery?
Yes, let him drop it. Let him drop it. It's okay.
Hold on. The goat's crumbling a little bit here. He's struggling to get this first stock. I'm sure if he's able to get that, things might come around, but Balloon Boy has no plans of letting that come easy.
He's almost 2 stocks out.
Okay.
Now. Okay, Impala finally able to confirm that stock, but he is so deep in that knockout zone.
Yeah, I mean, granted, like he did get to survive a little bit longer on that last stock than he probably should have. If Balloon Boy had charged that bow down,
my battery is low.
He would have fried Impala.
My fault, gang.
Impala now has a chance to make something happen with this second stock that otherwise would have been gone.
Flambo, I got a legitimate question. When's the last time we've seen a bow ditto?
Bro, it must have been Kaya, right? Like, it was probably like Lores versus, like, I don't know. You know, it doesn't happen anymore.
At all. Weapon throw out from Balloon Boy. Look for the option.
Okay.
Impala on his final stock. Balloon Boy, super healthy.
I can't get my thing to charge.
Up this game number 1?
Yeah, and Serio has a pretty good amount of defense as well. So he's going to be surviving for at least a decent while longer here. Koji on the other side, you know, in the defense stance from Impala, so that means we're rocking 5 defense, which is pretty standard. Pretty average. You know, like, you're going to have to do your work here to go ahead and bring this back. It's not like Koji.
Even if Impala wins, you think Balloon Boy is best bow?
Where he has a super strong signature he can rely on to bring things back, or something cheesy like a Surrey neutral sig to carry you off stage. He's going to have to earn it.
Bloom Boy's doing such a good job catching those landings, getting the hard reads on Impala here. Sidelight gonna come out and whip.
You almost got another finish. They already are at the next match.
Pretty safe option though. If Impala
who was that?
Not anyway, we're really punished. There we go, all the way up to the blast zone. Not quite enough, but Impala can't get a weapon. Bloom Boy's got his hands all over him right now, and that takes him out. Bloom Boy takes game number 1.
Okay, so this one's interesting, right? Because I feel like based off of the way that I saw
best bow is merely just a title.
Like
all that matters is victory and defeat.
BCX champion aura him a little bit with some of the plays that he was making, right? Where it was like, listen, I'm him, and you can see that in some of the plays, but they weren't finishing, right? Like it was like, oh snap, super cool string, you got the new hotness, and then like, oh, like you've been gassed.
Bro, Balloon Boy wants this so bad. I feel that through the screen. I mean, I'm sure Impala does too, but this is like, I don't know. Nice, clean. Love it. Sandstorm is out, yes.
Into the gravity cancel NSIG as well, and Balloon Boy still has yet to get a weapon and cannot touch Impala.
No, that's
Onama Romero, bro.
Good at. He's able to make those adaptations.
At MSG, things get
diff.
People get different.
Get that download, make those adjustments, and we see it working in spades for him here. And game number 2 is Impala.
Reverse of the first game, literally. I do think Impala played some, like, he did some weird things.
And this is why he's so good, right? If I'm Impala, after losing game 1, what I'm telling myself is the way I was playing was actually fine. I just took way too long to get the first off.
Yeah.
Just run it back.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he's doing, right? Finds that first stock with ease, and he's sticking to the same game plan. Smother him. I'm Koji. I have high decks. I can just throw out these buttons, bro.
Dude.
What is he going to do
That's
about
exactly
it?
what he's doing.
He is
smothering him. That
yeah,
has been the game plan.
that is a good way to
So
put
much
it.
aggression from Impala in this game number
W
2.
commentary.
Blue Boy's having a really hard time finding a foot to step on to be able to get anything going in his way. There is no momentum. Impala is taking it all away.
Okay, finally Balloon Boy finds an opening, but for how much longer here? Impala using that weapon throw to break the mold. Balloon Boy just trying to figure out how he's going to find his hits, but there we go. A little bit of a whiff punish. 2 whiff punishes. Now he's been reading these high jumps out of disadvantage from Impala, but Impala's not giving it to him. But I'm sure at some point he'll find that dunk he's looking for.
Balloon Boy desperately needs to find the stock and not let Impala.
I mean, there's not much to say. I'm just like watching Impala be a goat on sword.
It's almost a polar opposite of what we saw first game.
Yeah. And you can see, I mean,
Godly's up 1-0 on Acno. Godly, if he makes it all the way through, that's a nuts run. Best run of the tournament for sure. He's caught everyone with that, by the way. He caught Marckiemoo several times, and he's now catching Balloon Boy with sidelight Sair.
Oh man, here we go. Impala's got
Sidelight jump Sair specifically.
Possibly get a 3 stock against a triple B right now. Impala sent him up in the air, come off stage. No, caught him with the neutral light. Sidelight, dare, hit him.
Oh,
he
nice. Still found an N-Sig. That's like, that's Koji knowledge. He didn't die. They're literally reversing what happened previous game. Tune to the US stream right now. Are these guys trying to do fight of the year or something?
No, he's gonna keep the sword. Balloon Boy's gonna pick it up. I don't care. Balloon Boy's whipping.
There we go. Balloon Boy has the gauntlets in hand, though. See if he's gonna be able to turn this tide a little bit. You need to get the stock and not go. Okay. We did not want his mental going into the next game with the 3 stock going against him. So at least getting that stock should save part of his mental going into game number 3.
Bro, it depends.
All right, let me see him finish this, and I'll tune into UFC on my phone.
There it is. Makes it a little bit obvious. Balloon Boy trying to bring this back, but it's looking like this game is too far gone. I think this is 1-1. Impala and Balloon Boy.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a go net situation. Balloon Boy's gonna have to maybe collect himself, figure something out. I do not see a world where Balloon Boy swaps off this legend, so it's going to have to be a same legend adjustment.
Yeah, and at this point, if you're Impala, you can go for D-Light, anything on the bow, and Light on sword will KO as well. And so really it's just a matter of slowly inching him closer and closer. You have a whole stock to play with. You can trade. It doesn't matter. You get one N-Light.
He's dead. N-Light death. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Impala draws a line in the sand, says absolutely
all right, I'm pulling it up.
The setup, and now we got to go into game number 3 to figure out who is going to have that momentum for our guarantee.
He dropped him again, bro.
This is going to be
I'm trying to tune in. My ESPN app froze as soon as I opened it.
Far, and you can see both by the emotion on these players' faces that like they both want it so bad. The deep breaths, right? They're trying to regulate their breathing, trying to calm that anxiety, the nerves. There's so much on the line.
To be real, they both deserve it.
They do. They do.
To be real, they both deserve it.
Sometimes you don't get things you deserve.
Bro, the odds pre-fight were minus 2,500 for David Onama, plus 1,000 for Robert Romero. Is Onama just starting to cook him? It's boring now? Of course it is. I'll set my phone up right here.
Trying to get those strings started. Finally, Impala able to get a swing or 2.
All right, so at least coming into game 3, we did not see that complete aggression at the beginning. Balloon Boy was able to come out. No, you got to stop getting hit with those. He was able to come out.
Great comment.
Keep the pressure at bay a little
hey,
bit.
You really shouldn't get hit, bro.
Damage, and now he's bringing it back. We're both in orange. We're in the first stock. This is looking much better for Balloon Boy this game. Nice confirmation from Impala.
Is it looking much better?
Impala, something that I will give high praise to Impala is he has such an unreal mental when it like he remains so stoic at all times.
He says, "Hold on, let me put the apron on." He looks like freaking what's his face, man.
Like he does a great job, I think, battling, and I know he's talked about it, I'm pretty sure, on like online and stuff. Just like battling like bad thoughts and just really any like good or bad, I think, self-talk he has.
I love it. Such a closing game. Impala, Balloon Boy, he kept it close. You were absolutely right. Impala was in orange when that stock was taken, and we see how much bonus damage he's been able to collect here as he continuing to put the
pressure on. He's so fast, yeah.
Oh man, and I'm wondering,
dude, you know how crazy it would be if the only there's two 2-time BCX champions right now, or at least 2 people who have won BCX twice. It is LDZ first, 2016-2017, and then Sandstorm 2018-2019 were his back-to-back years, right? 2020 as well.
Even that much closer to the KO box, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. If I'm Impala, I'm fishing for D-lights, right? Yeah. Maybe I throw it
It's just like, if Impala wins 2022 and then gets 2024 on Koji, it's so crazy that I guess LDZ didn't play Koji his second run, but in LDZ was Koji, and he's running the exact same setup. It's just like deja vu almost. I know it's totally different game and stuff, but. Wait, the tourney is today too? There's no way. I know for a fact you are a liar.
How will he swing back?
Just like that, here we go, gonna push Impala off stage. Catch landing again, no, gonna sidelight underneath him. Impala going up top, Balloon Boy goes with him. The matching of the movements happening.
LDZ was on Koji. In 2016 he was. A bit of 2017 he was. I don't know if he really played Koji at BCX 2017. I think he mainly played Lucian.
Balloon Boy just floating in the
Bad excuse, Egg. Try it. Try again.
He needs a big string. He needs a gimp stock. He needs a prayer. He needs anything right now to be able to confirm the stock off of Impala.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to break the mold.
Are you ringing my phone? You hit my line, Slime? I'm sorry, chat. I'll never say that again. I'm embarrassed that I even said that. Egg's about to be like, never mind.
He's been struggling to get the reads that follow. Same thing with that side like we just saw. Wasn't able to confirm the recovery. And Impala with the perfect amount of patience.
Bro. Hello?
Did you just say you hit my line, Slime? Did you just say that? Did those words come out of your mouth is what I want to know.
I like it. Oh, man. And you can see the wheels turning right now. Balloon Boy just...
The silence speaks volumes.
Impala's so good.
Dude, this is... I mean, the commentary's crazy. Impala is so good at this game.
Really good at brawlhalla. Oh, man. But it's gonna go.
Which one are we watching here?
I have Impala versus Balloon Boy right now. Impala's on
aye.
Same thing going into game number 4. Can Balloon Boy dig deep and bring us to a game number 5?
That's funny.
I would literally give my left.
Yo, did you see Brawl has a new weapon?
Yeah, chakrams. Love it. Love chakrams.
I'm a fan in a way.
Can't wait to see Machete come back in Europe and win winters with them, like he did with Battle Boots when they first released.
You're hitting me with lore I am unaware of, and you hit it at such a rapid pace that I didn't register a word. I'm gonna be so honest.
When Battle Boots first came out, there was an EU player named Machete who
I'm familiar.
He won Winters 2023 with Battle Boots
and
then vanished.
Oh.
Yeah. So he'll come back when chakrams are out.
Okay. I gotta launch my thing. Oh, 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. I mean, Impala, I was talking about it earlier. I don't know if you were in my stream, but...
No, I was not.
Impala's...
sick.
His mental is like... He's very stoic. Even, like, he doesn't pop off. He doesn't, like, freak out. You know, he's very, like, level-headed. And I think... for someone like Balloon Boy... Balloon Boy has pretty good composure, I think, but I know internally Balloon's like, dude, I could be top 5 BCX. Like, that's
freaking out.
A big deal. Yeah. Impala, this is usual business.
I heard you talk a little bit about the Zico Impala on the Black Koji here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Not the same bow skin. I do know what you mean.
Yeah, Koji being a 2-time BCX champion legend.
One D-light away, maybe 2 D-lights away probably from getting the stock.
That's technically more than, I think that's the most. I think every other character it's been like different as far as like winning legend.
We got Koji, we got Lucian, we got
Mordex 2018.
Mordex, we got Fate.
Jay on Barraza, at least in NA. For that.
Yeah.
The offline years were weird, but
I don't think they count for
don't
this.
count them. Kaya. What else do we have? Kaya, and then
Jayon?
Jayon.
continue to connect, pressure on Impala.
No,
So how we feeling today? Because I saw there were some big upsets.
Pretty good, dude. Godly's on an insane run after losing to Wall.
I saw that.
His run is unreal. Oh, hey! Balloon Boy showing signs of life.
I'm gonna press pause and play. He was down a lot this game.
Yeah.
And this is to get into top 5, like you said.
Yeah, and just be done for the day, which, I mean, at this point, dude, the mental drain of being like, I have to play another set.
Yeah.
And loser of this has to play Sapphire, who has been, he's been playing
3-0 in
pretty
Sandstorm.
good. Yeah. Oh!
Crazy!
Oh! He's found 2 of those. He's gone for that twice, I think, versus Balloon. He's caught both.
Damn.
Surprised he didn't end light. I think it might have been confirmed. He was literally dead, yeah.
Check out my viewership rewards. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You think they're gonna do a rerun?
I think you're cooked.
I got 4 points.
You're lucky to make 20, I think.
Okay. No. No. Sorry.
Oh, that was a ground pound on stage was wild, but dude. Oh, I like the dare attempt, honestly. As a response.
He wanted to win the game right there. He's going for recovery. It's not going to be enough, but Impala can maybe take 1, maybe 2.
Is Koji just a land goat?
He's about, I mean, he's about to be the BCX land goat. The winningest character in BCX championship history, possibly, if he does win this land. But right now, Balloon Boy is looking like he's going to bring this to game 5. Literally, gauntlet and light. I mean, yeah. Wow.
Game 5. Game 5.
Game 5 lock in. Game 5 lock in.
I'm an adult, but I need an adult.
Yeah, keep getting away with this.
He won't.
Use 3-0'd Wes. Yeah, this is definitely the right one to watch.
Yeah. I saw Jamaican Runner in your chat. We're in between games, so I can bring this up. Jamaican Runner donated me money, and then I ignored it. And I only saw like 3 days later that it popped up, and I was like, oh, I felt so bad. I didn't hear. I didn't see it. Sorry, Jamaican. Yeah, sorry, game 5.
Munir versus Flower. Who do I have? Munir, I think. Flower. He just, I don't know. Yumiko's a tough legend to beat, I think, certain matchups with. Alright. We're totally
I saw Impala Marckiemoo, and that was a hell of a set.
Dude, it was so good.
Impala played out of his mind.
Yeah, did you see the like dare ground pound at the bottom? Yeah, that was nuts.
I see what you mean by LDZ ask, actually. That is a very...
Isn't it funny? It's like, yeah, it's full circle.
It is full circle. The movement with those nairs is so clean.
Are they?
Oh man, this was gonna be a rough one. Impala trying to skate around this movement from Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy whips it down air and in air, but he's not getting punished. There he go. He gets another hit.
So they're streaming the loser sets, it seems.
Alright,
let's get Edgeguard here. I haven't seen him do a single D-sig actually. Chat, can you confirm? Has this guy done a single D-sig on Bo?
Good snipe.
This is exactly how it was in last game.
This is true. Balloon Boy, we've seen it, can bring it back from here. He has a bow in hand. He needs to get a couple more hits on Impala, though, before it feels a little bit more realistic, and Impala is inching further into the lead. Beautiful weapon throws as well, forcing out the dodges from Balloon Boy, and he's following up, and he might lead even heavier into those weapon throws right now.
Balloon Boy historically is a Diana player, yeah? And then swap over Zariel like this year?
Yeah. Beginning of this year, you know, Zariel was so strong in 2s.
Yeah.
And so that's where he really started playing it.
And he just they were just playing chicken there.
Yeah. That's been the story of a lot of people. Like Stingray and Hughes had a moment like that where Hughes ended up like winning the set because it came down to who's gonna like fold on stage.
but Impala keeps finding a way.
Yuz has been on a bit of a loser's tear as well, if I'm not.
Yuz? No, Yuz isn't.
Or winners.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. I think Yuz has to fight Kyna, I believe, tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow. As this winner's semis match. Yuz is my pick. My picks are my picks not crazy? West Vem Tank Hero in top 4?
Nah, I'm going for the Kyna double.
Bro, you're going for Kyna double?
I'm going for the Kyna double.
One of us might go 2 for 2 in our predictions.
Or both of us might go 0 for 2.
Yeah, but still, for both of our picks to be doing as good as they are.
Boy, oh my god!
How is he bringing this back?
It's every game.
What an end light.
What a read too. That's the kind of read where it hurts like in your soul to get hit by that.
Yeah.
It doesn't even do that much damage, but it hurts your soul.
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh. You got my air dodge.
And like how did I get hit by GC end light?
Yeah, an inch from the ground.
Yeah. Oh, this is sick. This is my first.
Are you live right now?
I promise so. I had to go live. I didn't tell anybody. You didn't have to say that out loud. Last on game 5.
That's not game 5, anyways.
Ole!
Ole, 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 ole. Ole.
Oh my god, look at the movement. Okay, so Impala was saying that he felt so awkward with dash land changes, but inspired by the Marckiemoo, by the Moo.
Bro.
You can kind of see it a little bit. Oh my god.
I mean, he beat Marckiemoo too, so that's like crazy.
Yeah.
To be inspired and then be like, I'll just do this, but better.
Look at the spacing.
Master of bow.
Oh my god, that jump against the downlight. They're just.
What a dodge!
Oh my god! They're just going blow for blow.
Nice nair. I mean, at this point, I wonder if he's gonna end up being on sword at all.
I don't think so.
I think they
Look at how he's
want
punishing the side lights.
Kid.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a
oh
play.
my
Does
god,
he
what
go
a
for it?
read.
He's going for it. He extended!
Oh!
No!
Oh!
He can live, he can live, he can live. He can't live.
No, he can't!
Oh,
that dare was
he dared to
so
be great.
antsy. What a
He dared to
comeback.
be great. But that was, I say he dared to be great, but that admittedly was kind of a sell, I think.
It was a little bit of a sell, but I mean, you can get it. You can understand like the tension of that last stock.
I know he's popping
I'm going at 7. No, I'm going at 6 p.m., which is in 53 minutes. But it should be over by then. Okay, Flower Moonier. Flower I saw against Rain. I saw the first game.
Yes.
Kind of insane. Oh my god, my screen keeps flashing and it's like hurting me.
Is that a flashbang?
Yeah.
I mean, I needed one.
Yeah, Rain versus Flower was a good set. It is honestly just fun to watch Yumiko. Like one of the very unique characters of Brawlhalla. Arcadia is, I think, the only comparable one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you have so much with Yumiko though, with the high dex bow, high dex nice. The high dex makes the weapons even more entertaining just because of the unique kind of combos you can get. And the SIGs paired with that, there's so many paths you can take and so many confirms that you can do.
Yeah, I've said for years, Yumiko is like one of the single most unique characters that Brawlhalla has from that. I mean, bow down sig maybe, but hammer down sig 100%.
Yeah.
I think bow down sig is kind of not. Ooh. Oh!
Is it enough to be one of the best in Europe?
I did main Petra for like a year though, so it's a little hard. It's a little hard to pick.
Yeah, I mean, Munir's
so clean.
He's got a pretty wide arsenal of legends.
Yeah, completely different from what he played in 2s here.
Yeah, he's played Taros today. He's played Petra. What else has he played? Has he really broke out anything else?
So interesting to see, Orb a weapon with such consistent KOing, confirmed sideline
Jones or
inside
Stipe?
a great option.
Jones.
But instead, rolls reverse, going for damage on the Orb instead, and a big attempt to reverse it from Munir, and you can't make it back. Flower gets the recovery, gets the weapon toss and punishes
Test
the
good.
Sorry, I
mistake
have technical
accordingly,
difficulties.
forcing a last stock on game number 1.
Is one stock each?
Yep.
I've seen negative amounts of down sigs from Flower. I think it's just because Munir's not giving any space like Rain was.
And he's running all over him with gauntlets.
Yeah.
A lot more.
It's kind of what you got to do.
Yeah. A lot more pressure than like what Rain did. Munir's just kind of like monkeying out on him.
Are we gonna see one get ripped, BG? I'm a little bit scared.
What a dodge on that Nair. Even up though. I was about to say a GC is coming out. That spot dodge was prepped and ready.
Enough to disarm.
Nice there.
Ooh, beautiful dare. Finding that is so hard. Like when they're gonna go in.
Yeah.
I guess the active frames last forever, but it's
still,
yeah.
that was very intentional. That wasn't like a Hail Mary at all.
Seemed like it, yeah.
Flower strikes first in this set and now has the set lead. Munir needs to counterpick.
Is this the Slayer of EU at work once again? We see that Munir staring the wrong way, a little too aggressive, and Flower punishes, forces the last stock of place. No one wants to be versus Hammer, but we are getting right into the action on small.
Okay. A little fast swap. Someone didn't press the transition button. I get it. Been there.
All that
happens.
Said, the
Dude, they need to get out of the venue. They are speeding it up any way they can.
You see the little stutter step before that end light?
I did not actually.
It was cute. Oh, not finding 2 hits though.
Cute doesn't win you championships, bro.
But it did get Petra to orange, so.
Alright.
Oh! Didn't find anything after. That could have been the KO. Yeah, this could be the KO actually. Yeah, that should be it.
He's gonna live.
Oh. I don't. Okay. Okay.
He's found that.
Is this skin diff?
Is this what?
I feel like that's sort of the Yumiko classic because you don't want to be up close to get hit by those orbs when you don't have the range or don't have the positioning, and then you just get caught off guard.
Munir, can he answer back right now? Because I mean,
doesn't the venue close in like 20 minutes? I'm pretty sure.
Munir not able to get the stock with that
They're gonna get charged to overtime fee.
Yeah.
That's where your mammoth coins are going. Wow, I couldn't even say that. Early for me.
It's not a lot of damage, but it's honest damage for Flower. That's a great little lead to get this game going.
The biggest difference I'm seeing this year on LAN, it seems like maybe because there's been more opportunities for LAN events, is players seem way more locked in.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, every win feels like very important. There's no time. Like obviously BCX is like the pinnacle of the year, and it's what like the tournaments build into. But with no other lands, it's like you only had 2 chances this year really to like perform. So
Flower's hammer looking pretty swift in a way that I think maybe only characters like Yumiko or Cassidy could be.
Right. I just seriously think he needs a counter into like some of these more meteor legends. Like when he fights Kyna Taros, maybe it's probably not a Yumiko versus Taros matchup diff. It is probably just kind of being that
Kyna.
Yeah.
But it is hard if you don't have the damage output.
Yeah. Oh, he tried the raid
in those trades.
That
is. I was kind of shocked with that KO'd actually.
Munir punishes accordingly. Shades of game number 1. Can Munir capitalize on that big mistake? Gets an air there. And N-Light sends Flower further into the corner. Now the weapon starve online for Munir. Getting a little juggle with that.
Maybe feeling more comfortable at evading damage. Ooh, yeah, I would say like because the gauntlets were the big build-up, and it's proven true. Shocking few N-Sigs out of Munir. From what I've seen from the Sigs on the orb, I would expect more.
Yeah, that's a force there. You can't get away with that.
Yeah. Especially against Hammer, who just has that ability to scoop you up from the ground with the downlight.
Again, I can't believe what I'm saying.
Kind of surprising lead right now. Not what you were expecting, right?
Kind of surprising. What do you mean surprising lead?
For Flower.
I don't think I ever would have put that on my brawlhalla bingo card.
1-1 though.
He's locked
probably
in
missed
What?
on indoors at
Oh wait,
2-0.
My bad. No, they had it 1-1 from
going
them.
over to the
I
was
look
like
at the
1-0
screen.
Bro,
I feel it
did
in
my
my
crazy
soul.
chat? Did they have it at 1 for Munir? For a little bit? Either way. Okay, 2-0 Flower. Yeah, no, this is a little shocking.
Like I said before, this
I don't know.
did so
I thought Munir
much
might have
work
like
at the
ended up
bottom
playing
royale
Terrace
for
or
Munir
something,
on
knowing
his
how
path
good
to a
it
bronze
played
medal.
into
Maybe it's enough to get a
Flower
reverse
previously.
3-0 right here. You gotta start with
All right,
this
I'm
first
right
The-
there.
These boots are starting to cook a little bit, but the damage output is
So
not
bad.
matching
It's
up.
so bad. Sandstorm played a lot of Tuska today, and I don't know how good Tuska. I don't know how good boots and ones really are. Like, because that damage differential,
It hurts.
It's so bad.
You gotta work real hard.
Yeah.
It's crazy too, because the weapon is so good, but it's not easy in this big damage dealing meta. That said, still living. Potentially tournament point here from Munir.
Just steals those gauntlets away. Can he get a little bit more damage? Here's the pickup.
Ooh, maybe that was a recovery. I don't know. I don't know. That scares me because that makes me think like, oh no, is someone getting a little antsy?
Yeah. All right, Sidelight's not gonna kill. Oh.
Okay. That's what I mean, the boots, you can set up those. Yeah, pick it. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say pick up the gauntlets because you have the extra strength. Feeling the boots.
Sidelight. He's gonna press it here. No D-Sig. Oh my gosh. You know how much damage
That works.
does?
I think 3 times. Yeah. And then if you get the nair as well.
Yeah.
That's one of those like cutscenes that you gotta QTE it correctly against Yumiko.
Yeah. How much damage does Yumiko D-Sig do?
If all 3 hits connect, 21.
21 plus what? Hammer Nair is like 18?
Oh, I lied. I don't know.
No. You're probably not far off. I mean, it may be a little less. But you gotta be getting like 30 damage.
Oh my god. Flower is walling him out. You can tell the difference in like comfortability between game 1 and game 3 because the number of down sigs
has increased tremendously.
It's tremendously.
Yeah, you just hear the sound way more often.
No. I mean, I can understand though. Like, has Munir ever fought this skin before?
Fizaru, that guy's a like one-trick Yumiko in EU.
That was beautiful.
The belly flop.
Yeah, but like the SIGs look different, so
yeah,
it's like not his fault.
It's not his fault.
Okay, it's actually so even. Finding that down SIG was huge. That KO'd so early.
That Hail Mary and like though connected with Hammer.
Yeah.
True combo.
Oh.
So I mean, that's a stuff.
The setups after the sidelight have been the story of this game so far. Almost finding that downline too, reading the movement. Oh! It seems like every hit Munir gets, Flower fights right back and it deals even more damage.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, Flower's getting antsy. You could tell by those sidelights
Yeah.
a little
Well,
bit.
you know, dude, he's about to be top 8 at BCX. That's a crazy.
Yeah.
Like, thinking about that's crazy. Okay, don't throw your weapon. Hold on to it. He's been very good about that. He's got it.
Oh my god, the down sig.
Wow. Hey, congrats to Flower. That is, is that his first top 8 shot in ones?
That's remarkable. What a performance.